Once Misha gets me, well, you get the token. Get the token.
Do you want the? Oh, you don't have a token. Okay, yeah.
Well, I don't have a picture to make a token out. I'm not making it.
I got a picture. Oh my god, but it won't let me just drop it.
All right.
It'll be in Discord.
As we re-come into the action, rejoin our heroes. They had just slain Miss Razor, the Sanctus. Wait, what the hell is the name of those people? It's the Cantus Arcanum.
Yeah,
those guys. One of their big bad wizards, and they stole her robes and her bracers. It's kind of gross.
We didn't steal it.
Yeah, I mean, you just took it off of her dead body. Yeah,
it's not gross if you make it gross.
Right.
Well, I mean, is she naked now?
Unless you make it gross.
No, she's got obviously
undergarments. She's fine. She's
tunic,
retained her honor.
Yeah. But you had done so at the behest of Nash, who had come up with the idea to kind of seal off her private study and give you guys the opportunity to kind of corner her and take her out before the destined day approaches, where I'm not sure exactly how much your party knows about what's going to occur. Does anybody care to enlighten me?
Say what?
What's going to occur in these next couple of days?
Yes,
we do have an idea.
According to Nash's plan, we are going to be like fake brought into custody.
Oh yes, which they're doing right now.
Yes.
So they have a spell of some variety that I don't remember the specifics of that is going to get us all of our things back, and then we are going to join Nash, that guy whose name starts with an A.
Arder.
And their sister, whose name I really don't know.
Sinezra.
That's the one.
What a cool name.
And I think potentially somebody else too. I don't remember. And we're going to try and kill the queen.
Yeah.
The hope is that the Menethok will be occupied by the band of Unum.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised that I remembered all of that.
Yes.
Their flying castle shit.
There's a few more elements to that. So
the dragon. Did you talk to the dragon?
We did actually talk to the dragon. He said it would take like 10 days, and that it wasn't important. I think he asked us to stall for as long as possible.
Correct.
But we pretty much determined that we didn't agree with that sentiment.
Yeah, we were like, okay, he's not going to help us.
Also true. This is attempting to upload. We'll see how this goes. But there's a few more things that are going on. You know that this is getting close to winter solstice in here, town of Jelrin, and there's some elements of activity going on relating to the city itself. Does anybody have any ideas as to what's going on, or remember any hinted clues?
Is this where the city's gonna burn in a big ball of fire as everyone looks up?
Goodness gracious!
Certainly possible.
I don't remember specifics. I want to say there's some kind of like sacrifice that's going to occur, but I can't remember. Maybe that's just
correct. Yeah.
Berserk intensifying.
Are you sure you're not just remembering that being the sacrifice?
Menethok's going to try and harvest all the souls to charge
that's what it was.
The things.
I forget their names, but he has the artifact dagger thing.
And then it's also possible that the what do you call it could be coming back at some point. the Sakithid, but we don't really have too much idea what the deal with
on
that will
that
be.
front, I
So
would say not a whole lot of information regarding that in particular. You guys know that the what were they called? I guess are they called the salamanders that you guys dealt with back in the day underneath the old caverns.
I remember them.
They were crafting tools for a specific reason. That reason being related to Menethok's goals here as well. But other than that, I think you've pretty much got it in control. So we will rejoin our party as you guys are being escorted through the streets of Jalrin. It's still broad daylight, and y'all are pretty smashed up, if I recall.
Like
took a short
three of
rest,
us died
but-
almost, and then I think Haldir
Oh
and I
yes,
was
you were
done.
you were able to take a short rest.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was perfect. We were
Misha,
no
Kogs,
problems.
and Yane had gone down. Kirill actually died, but Misha was able to bring him back.
Luckily enough, I think he will be necessary before the end here. Okay. Sounds good. I'm just trying to get
I think we
Misha's
already
file.
ran short rests. That should be
Yes, you did.
in my character notes.
We all rolled, it looks like.
I
Yeah.
added you.
Whoa.
yeah, we definitely took a short rest.
Oh my
Misha
god, I forgot
is
that.
gigantic.
She's full, bro.
Yeah, she had the biggest portrait ever. It covered the entire room.
That's
And
awesome.
I remembered there was a
think
little
it
bit
was
of confusion about what the plan with the if we were to acquire the rod is, and I would just like to reiterate the plan is most certainly to use it, not attempt to destroy it.
Yeah, use it for our battle, right?
You said not destroy it.
Do not
Ideally.
cast it into the fire.
Cast it into the fire. All right. So you guys are taken to the Green Pearl Keep, I believe is what it's called, which is this keep that's just off the coast of Jelrun to the south, and it's a fine small castle. You see as you approach it, there are a set of glass windows that are tall, that peer out over to the city. It's kind of perched on a small hillside as well, so it overlooks the city for the most part, at least the lower levels of it. You're crossing fairly large and sturdy bridge that has numerous gatehouses. As you go through each, you recollect that the Band of Unum is going to destroy this bridge. At least that was their intent. That was what you guys collected the explosives for from the safe house a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
Yeah. Who's with us at
Yeah.
the moment?
Let's say that one more time.
Who's with us at the moment?
It's a company of about 10 drow soldiers and Nash.
Did we speak with Nash previously about like the entire if it was a good idea to actually kill the queen?
Yeah, we did.
We
Yeah,
kind of
for the
talked
most
briefly with them before we did this whole initial killing Danimal Razor thing. Wasn't very long though. For the
No.
record, I voiced my distrust of them, but was shushed.
I mean,
I guess we
I
don't
just
have
said I
anyone
didn't
else
think
to
it made
trust.
very much sense that there was a million bajillion ways for him to betray us at this point. It hadn't happened yet, so
Yeah, but he's a devil. Anyways,
that's
We're in the middle of it.
False.
He's a Cambion. I mean, he's like a dark creature that I don't trust.
Yes. But you are led into the castle proper, the keep proper, and the main hall that you're led into. You find that the defensive fortifications are abundant here, and it looks like that most of them are fairly recently crafted or modified with some intent to keep out intruders. But you're being let in perfectly fine. To the right, you see a set of double doors that, based on your perception of the keep itself, lead into that antechamber with those large glass windows. But you're taken to the left and down a flight of stairs, pretty deep into the keep, the hill, rather. And you're then locked into a set of 3 cells. Yane, you're set into the first. Tammin, Misha, and Kirill, you're set in the middle one. And Haldir, you're set in the far one. But you're all relatively close to each other. Maybe 60 feet from Haldir to Yane. And you can see each other. It's just bars. You're removed. You're alleviated of all of your equipment, unless you have anything butt pocketed.
That's what's.
And
I was gonna say
I don't think
rectally
any of you
inserted.
did. Nash kind of gives you a briefest of nods before rolling out the door. There's a couple of drow left in the room, but other than that, there's really not a whole lot keeping you here. You're just disarmed, sitting in some cells.
Okay.
Yes.
No, they're unlocked.
Well, they took everything I own, right?
They took everything you own. You're given rags.
Do not have the ability to utilize my thieves' tools that I do not have any longer.
You didn't prison wallet them?
No.
Just the 2 drow. They kind of make their pass and check around. There's actually a fair few other prisoners, most of them looking to be common folk, nothing particularly intense. There is another set of stairs at the far end, closest to where you are, Haldir. And why don't you make a perception check as you
Sure. By
sit
the way,
there.
are these drow patrolling together?
No, they are doing it in
doing separate
converse faction.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
I'm tucking someone in, but I am here.
Okay.
Are we all doing perception?
No, just Haldir. People in the center cell can make perception checks with disadvantage.
I really want to do the. I can break these cuffs.
Oh no.
But with the
Vertical
The
fail.
bars.
Am I in the center cell?
You are in the
Yes.
center cell.
Only Misha is not in the center cell.
No.
And Haldir's.
Wow.
No,
Hero.
Yane is the one that's not in the center cell.
I'm in the
Oh.
first cell.
But
Never mind.
Kirill rolled high enough that I don't think it'll matter what Misha rolls. So, Kirill, you kind of pick up from the lower set of staircase that leads further down into the area. One, you can just, and Haldir, you can make this out as well. There's just like a faint glimmer that comes up from below, and it's kind of like almost a green hue that flickers every now and then. But then also, Kirill, you can distinctly hear, but it is very distant. You hear like cries of pain and agony coming from up below. And they don't necessarily sound human to you.
Oh, lovely.
So, yeah, it's just a little nastiness bubbling up from below. Yeah. So, as you guys rest and relax, enjoying your fine cells, straw beds, buckets
yeah.
for.
Does this count as a
Buckets
long
for-
rest?
Yeah. Yes, you are taking.
Okay.
You do have the ability to take a long rest.
Oh, thank God.
Thank the
cool.
Lord.
Nothing much transpires over the course of a day.
Can I test the durability of this? The bars.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you actually attempting to break them, or are you just like seeing,
Well, I mean,
hey, could I test?
Me
Just giving it a
attempting
test.
is I don't do anything half-assed.
Is
Oh,
it
okay,
loud
so-
in here, like with all the other peasant people, or is it quiet and we'd
Oh,
be making
it's-
noises?
It's between the one of the loudest things is the boots of the drow clicking as they step
Okay.
across the stone.
So it's gonna be pretty obvious if he breaks
The
this.
occasional cough. Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we'll see what happens.
I'm
Don't
just
have
gonna
any
try to
better
bend.
ideas
I'm
anyway.
gonna try to bend the fucking bars.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Go ahead and give it a strength check.
Hulk style.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So you kind of step up to it. You don't do anything half-assed, and so you grip it and rip it. But unfortunately, it just doesn't feel too good. And
What is
you're-
that? The
you're-
movie. It's with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson, where they're in the
Yeah, it's
cowboy
the-
one.
Yep.
Piss shirt, don't break bar.
Yeah. It's a high noon or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Shanghai
Shanghai
noon. Yeah. Anyways, so you give your best effort and you kind of rip your clothing as you kind of hulk out here, and they don't have proper attire for you. One of the drow kind of stops to look at you do this. Just kind of nods. Continues his patrol.
Seems like he doesn't care about it. Maybe it's all a ruse. You're supposed to escape.
We try opening up the doors yet?
Trying to remember the specifics of when we're supposed to leave this cell. And it's
Yeah, Nash was going to
Escaping
come
me a bit.
collect you for sure.
okay.
Yeah, that was his intent. I mean, it's also not even the day yet of your execution. Well, that was his intent. They're going to save it for the day of the winter solstice because you guys are special.
Freudian slip. We're dead.
Yeah.
No, he told us
Mhm.
we were going to be. We were supposedly being executed.
Yes. That's not new information. But you guys have that whole day to yourselves. You talk to each other. You plan anything. You think about anything. You're just relaxing in your cell, contemplating the death of many thousands of people tomorrow.
I mean, I think we kind of know what the deal is. Like,
Mhm.
we need to dispatch Queen Olorez immediately. We need to do so without falling prey to the rod. So, we should definitely be careful about just running into her face.
Mm-hmm. And we've kind of seen a little bit of what the rod can do in the past, right? I don't know if we've learned anything more from descriptions that I'm not remembering, but we saw it kind of take away Misha and Kirill's power temporarily. So definitely something we want to be wary of.
Yes, it is a powerful artifact. So, another.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think we're under the impression that that was the artifact specifically used to enslave the twins, right? So if we get it, we can,
Yes.
free them.
Mm-hmm.
Pog.
That is correct.
This is correct. Well, as you guys finish up the second long rest, and you are greeted with another dawn through tiny, tiny little windows, you are brought a meager breakfast. This is the first food you've received. So you all would I believe, have a point of exhaustion. But it's reset after a long rest. But I don't know if it'd be cumulative with you not eating for a day, 2 days,
I mean,
even.
you can rule it however you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you have a single point of exhaustion at
I-
this
Well, I
point.
mean, I would have said something to these chuckle fucks. They're not going to give us any food.
But they, well,
Yeah.
anyway, you can say
What
what
would you
will.
have said to them? Yeah.
I'd have said, "Hey, bring me something to eat, or I'm busting out of this bitch."
Yeah, just Misty step out.
I mean, he can. He
Just
can
go
easily
bring
do
us
that.
some lunch.
Make a
He can
persuasion check.
dimension door out of here, even. I mean, not that any of us would be helpful. I guess Carol and Misha might.
19. All right. So you say that, Haldir, on the first day, and he kind of contemplates for a little bit, goes and he whispers to the other guard, who steps out the door for a brief moment, comes back, hands you a biscuit. That's
Ooh,
it.
does it have butter?
Just a hard biscuit,
Is it
and it's just to you.
Excuse me, I wanted some as well.
I think I'd just say, "What's this guy look like?"
23!
That's all you say.
I want some as well. Okay, so he takes the hard biscuit that he's about to hand to Haldir. He breaks off half of it,
Yeah,
hands
there you go.
hands some of it to you, hands some of it to Haldir.
Hey,
What's
what
this
about
guy
me?
look like?
Whatever.
You guys are a bunch of goofballs.
I want to see if I can steal some of it from them.
Oh
Am I
my
muted?
God.
Yeah, how? There's you can't reach it.
No, what
How
about
there?
me?
I can hear you.
Fuck.
I'd be-
How there? Ask what they look like.
Just
So,
spit in my mouth.
yeah, I mean they're drow,
Up
so they
close.
have darker skin. I mean they look like they're skilled as far as, I mean, they have kept vigilant watch over you, and they look like they're in shape. They're wearing some type of scaled mail, and have a rapier and a scimitar at their sides, as well as a hand crossbow. You see also at their sides a number of darts that have a bit of a glisten to them. I mean, this is all stuff that you can readily see as you guys have been stuck here for a few hours at this point. And their rapiers also have a bit of a glint to them, like it just looks a little wet towards the tip.
Got some poison in this bitch.
They're just wet.
Yeah, they're just wet. They just dipped them in some water.
It must be it.
But yeah,
It's not green, it's not
so
poison.
Kirill and Haldir, you guys do not have a point of exhaustion. Everybody else does, which means that you have disadvantage on ability checks.
I'm sure that won't matter, right? Cope.
Probably won't be irrelevant. Yeah. A few hours later, after you're given a meager breakfast, it's a few eggs, a piece, some toast, and even a bit of bacon. This appears to be your last meal.
Piece of bacon.
Yeah.
I will devour
You
it.
hear the doors that come from below that have occasionally opened and closed, but nobody's ever come up from there. This time you do hear some steps ascending the stairs, and you are greeted with the sight of one and only Nash in his dark elf form. He is backed by another 2 dark elves, so there's now 4 dark elf guards and Nash in the room. He says something to the guards in Undercommon. Does anybody speak that?
No.
I don't think anybody
I
does.
feel like it would be
in
me
our-
if it was anybody. But I don't. I have Thieves' Cant and Dwarven.
Well, most of them, they kind of like look to each other after Nash speaks to them. And Nash gets a little bit more aggressive. Two of them kind of shrug.
I do
And
speak Undercommon.
Oh, you do?
Oh, snap.
Okay. So, Misha, you
Goblin,
hear
Common, and Elvish and Undercommon.
Nash ask for a moment alone with the prisoners. And there's a little bit of pushback from the guards. They're like, well, why? Why do you want to talk to them? And Nash is like, what the fuck did you just say to me? I'm the fucking prince. So two of them shrug, and then one of them is like, but then backs down. And the four of them descend down below for the briefest of moments. But Nash kind of turns to you. So, today's the day. Are you guys ready?
It's saying this in
Something
common.
like that.
Yes, he's speaking.
Well, we seem
Yeah.
a little unprepared, and I'll, excuse me, point to our tattered garbs.
Yes, I has already spoken to you about that. I will be equipping you. I've got all your stuff here. He kind of shakes a bag at his waist. She's going to dump it out, re-equip you all in a blink of an eye. It'll be flawless. I do have a bit of information for you if you guys just want to dig into this just a little bit. I'm not sure on your tactics. I'm not sure how it's all going to shake down. But as I'm sure you know, and I've been in contact with the Band of Unum a little bit, and so I've got a little bit of their plan. They're going to blow that bridge. It's going to draw some guards away, but not all of them. I can guarantee you that Onolorez is going to have at least, I will say this, at least 8 guards. This is her elite guard with her. And then I can't see the 3 wizards leaving her either. So that's going to be something you're going to want to keep in mind.
3 wizards.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And they're decent quality, decent strength. But that's kind of what we were looking at here. I would say, I don't know, Tammin, you're a pretty strong fella. All right. Well, not strong.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, sorry, that was
Hear
the
a little
wrong.
bit
That was the wrong
chuckle.
term. The wrong term. Let's see. Let me do a little
More dexterous
assessing
than
here.
strong.
Dex. Well, that's really they're going to be akin to you, and I would say that they've maybe got a little less meat on their bones than even you. So, again, probably 8 of them, and then Queen Onolorez will be there as well. Only things that I really like to call out is, yeah, their weapons, at least the warriors, are poisoned to an extent, and it'll make you a little bit less fortified, I guess is the way that I would say it. And then Queen Onolorez has a few tricks that I've seen her practice with him. I maybe even saw you guys use these the ability to channel like a cloud around you, spark lightning off your attacks or whatever. Well, she can do that, but like she can transfer it to multiple warriors. So that's something to keep in
Storm
mind.
Sister's blessing. It sounds like.
That's probably what it is. The mages, I mean, they're mostly there to keep the peace, really. So, I mean, we're talking counter spell, we're talking dispel magic, see invisibility. As far as offensive capabilities, they're a little light on those. Maybe like magic missile, lightning bolt tops. I'm going to be in there to help you out. I'm going to have Ardor take the door. So hopefully no additional guards come in behind us. And then Sinezri is going to take the top quarters. There's 2 balconies. And I figure you guys aren't too much on range capabilities. mostly being a melee team. I'll have her take out the sniper that's up there, and there's also a mage that'll probably be perched up there. So that'll be her job. Other than that, I mean, it's just going to be on you guys to get rid of that rod. If you guys think you have to cut your way through the drow, that's just going to be the way it is. I know that they are a little bit different. Her elite guard. They have their left hand glows just like a soft purple while they're in Queen Onolorez's presence. I've never seen it do anything. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I just figure I'd mention it to you. As far as me, I mean, I can do a couple things. Do you guys want me to run screen for you with counter spells? You want me to just buff you guys up, heal you? What do you guys want?
Do you have food?
Have food. Well, you just ate. I got you bacon.
Well, that's true. Wait, is that exhaustion gone then? Okay. You guys,
No,
wait,
the
you're the one
exhaustion
with
isn't.
No,
The
we're
exhaustion
still
isn't gone
exhausted.
because you were just 2
Oh.
days of without food and only
Okay.
one meal.
As a
Small
quick
breakfast.
check, I was in another room, but I wanted to do my divine intervention task for our God's aid in this fight to
I mean,
come.
we did have a hearty meal before Miss Razor.
You did.
I
Heroes
think I
feast.
roll a percentile die. We did.
I
That's
also
true.
have a question when your guys' things are done.
Okay, you can go ahead and roll your percentile dice.
What's this for?
She's
Or divine
asking for
intervention.
divine intervention.
We had like 2 days, so I
Divine
can ask
favor or
every day. But if I get a success, then I can't ask for 7 days. So I mean, like success would be great. So trying to see if I can find.
Are you sure you want to do that right now?
I'm pretty sure I want to do that. Have already done that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it would maybe make more sense to do that if when we get the rod.
Well,
That
I'm
would
hoping that
release
if
them?
there's something our gods can do, like maybe cutting off power to the rod or something, then
Well,
But the rod is
Plus I
keeping
can-
them.
I
in
can
check.
only do it
If
once
they
a
could
day,
do
but this
that,
would
wouldn't
give
they
me.
just do that?
Well, who knows? So you gotta ask.
I mean, that's okay. I'm just thinking through this, and I feel like that's not going to happen.
So if the roll is equal to or less than 11, your deity intervenes. Ugh. Yeah. Well, no, my odds aren't great, and it takes an action. It's not really something I want to burn an action for in combat.
Sure.
Yeah, unless we're dying.
Well, then I have spells, which aren't that low of a shitty roll. Oh my god!
2. So that's a success. The 2
That's
is.
a success. The second day I had a success.
Nice.
Reached my
So
god.
let's say the morning of, you are just about to dive into your meal here. It's prior to Nash's arrival. You have your prayer. Well, what are you praying? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to put out there for your gods?
I am praying literally our plan, and that my goal is to free them, and I am looking for their aid in the battle to come, in whatever form that might take. I
Okay.
don't care if there's a fucking pig that walks in the room. Like I would take it as a good sign. But
Yeah.
Pig
So
walks in the room.
breakfast. But
the hairs on your head start to just get a little staticky, just a little bit. You can feel yourself being just a little charged to the point where Tammin, who's just grabbing his meal right next to you, sits down close to you, and you feel like if you touched him, you'd deliver him quite the shock. And do you do so?
I am so fucking
Yeah, are you
tempted
going
do
to hurt
so.
me? Please don't hurt me.
I really want to, like in character, she'd want to, but realizing that
Do
this
whatever
might
your
be
character
something
would
else-
do.
Nah, like
Yeah. Do
You
whatever
should.
your character would do.
she would though.
Okay, then do it. That means that your
You
character does
feel
that.
energized as this is occurring to you. Like it's a response to your prayer directly, and a connection. And like you feel like this is an answer in the affirmative, that they will provide some support somehow, some way.
I would very proudly announce as I smile mischievously at you, Tammin. Our gods are with us. Well, my god, Kirill's god. But yes.
That's good to hear. What are they giving us?
I'm just vibrating. I feel like if I touched
Yeah,
you
you're like
now,
on cocaine or something.
yeah, exactly. If I touched you now, you might explode.
Holy shit, do not touch me then.
Well, that might be a bit dramatic. Maybe it would just be like if you rubbed your feet along the carpet a lot.
That is an unpleasant feeling. Your gods gave you this feeling?
Absolutely.
I no longer trust Misha.
Misha, make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. With disadvantage, I take it?
No. It's not saving throws that are disabled or put at disadvantage. It's ability checks.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You feel like it's a good idea. You should touch Tammin.
I'm gonna Tammin? I feel like it's a good idea. I should touch you. And I touch Tammin.
I resist.
Sure.
Like,
You resist.
first I go
make
for
an attack
oh,
roll, Misha.
God.
She can't even
Yeah,
hit
God
me.
damn it. Yeah, I can't. So attack roll would be like strength.
Why can't
plus,
she?
I don't have a modifier.
If it's an attack roll,
4.
I guess my AC is lowered. Can we
Being
remove all
pretty
those
low.
points?
Yeah.
And I have a mod of 4.
You have like
Yeah,
15
you
dex,
got
right?
hit, bro.
So,
Yeah, I definitely did.
I've got a 12
I don't
dex.
have
12
my shield or my
You only have 15
blade,
AC.
and I don't have
That's
my
a really good
armor
roll
AC
for me.
bonus.
All right. Well, you
hit me.
you tap him. You tap him. Tammin, you take
100 points of lightning damage.
Shit.
You take 4 points of lightning damage as Misha touches you. But
Ouch.
you quickly feel energized as well.
He also
through
like
this.
looking like a crackhead, like the
Yeah,
little
now he's starting to. You start to see
we're
some of
doing
his
the
hairs.
vibrations
What
together.
is this? This
Yeah.
sudden resolve.
Gods are with us.
Yeah, and your exhaustion's gone.
Ooh.
But you also feel the energy kind of coursing through you. Misha, you still have some to spare.
So non-exhausted people are not Haldir and not Kirill. So I'm gonna go up to Yane and just be vibrating and smiling up at him. Yane,
Oh God.
You
feel
just
the
saw what
power of
happened
the
to me.
gods as I grab your head with both my hands.
Just let it happen, Yang.
Okay.
Yeah, and you take 3 points of damage. Take note that you are also energized. Misha, you still have
I don't know
some
what
to
that
spare.
means, but I'm energized.
Oh shit.
Also, Tom. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'd have to go to Kirill and I just reach a hand up and Kirill, my brother.
Let me feel the divine will.
We're gonna palm the pull full on palm arm grasp, grab the whole forearm smack. All right.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Kirill, you take no damage. You are also energized.
Keep energizing people.
Glorious.
Energizer bunny action.
Misha, you've got some left in the tank.
I still what?
Give it to Haldir.
Hit me
I
again.
obviously, yeah. I'm Haldir, would you like to feel the power of the gods behind us?
Maybe he's an
You're
atheist.
right.
They'll
I
be inside
suppose.
of
I
you.
feel like my answer doesn't much matter.
Yeah, almost not. If you said no, she might take a second pause, but she'll reach up to you and same thing. She'll grab your head both hands and just smile at you.
You see a little smoke
Man,
pop up
little
from
Harry
the
Potter.
grasping points here because Haldir takes 6 points of damage.
Son of a bitch.
Ouch.
Those are random rolls.
Haldir's down.
Yeah.
This happens before we have the
That
conversation
happens
with
before Nash comes in. So you guys are all it cools down a little bit, but you guys all just have this just slight tingling sensation in your stomach, like you're just anticipating something.
I have one final question, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
I have this thing that we talked about last time, but I guess I didn't write it down anywhere because I'm cringe. This Balm of Hardened Heights, this buff potion we got. Do you have the details of that? I can't remember what it was.
I could look them up, but you don't have them. You don't have it.
Okay, well, rip.
You didn't apply it, unfortunately.
Oh well.
But Nash is talking to you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's asking like what he should do. I would inform everyone that I'm going to attempt to hold multiple targets in the next encounter and try and keep them locked down.
Yeah, so just to understand a little bit about the room itself, there's also there's 5 pillars. I have 3 of them on the right hand side, 2 of them on the left. They're spaced out like 35 feet apart. So they're like 15, 17 feet in diameter. That's going to provide some good cover. On the right hand side, that's where the windows are. On the left, there's a large hearth, and that's also where the 2 balconies are on the left. They don't have the best line of sight for most action because the pillar's basically right in front of them. But they can screen a little bit.
Also, I'm gonna before we enter combat, I have a potion of giant strength that's been in my bag for 2 years, so I want to use that.
So you can ask Nash about it, but
we don't have our equipment yet.
Okay.
Kirill, he's got some plan to just unfurl some package and we'll instantly have all our shit on us.
Okay, cool. Well,
Did you
I like to inform him that I do want my potion.
Yeah. There's also a good chance that there'll be a few nobles in there. Not entirely sure on what Minithok's plan is exactly, but I know that he's going to want to leave the building before things get too hairy with the Band of Unum. So I don't think he's going to cause any problems. I'll be honest. I think that he wants us to personally handle Queen Ona Lores, and other than that, I mean, he does. Right? He asked us. So I don't anticipate him throwing a wrench into the works. Hopefully.
Your sister, Sinestra, she can turn invisible, right?
Yes.
So, do you know how many of them, if any, can see her when she does that?
Well, the mages have the ability to see invisibility, and I think they rotate around amongst themselves just to utilize that in general. And then Queen Ona Lores basically has a form of true sight, so that's why Sinestra's not really going to encounter her. Also, I mean, she's got some pretty strong defensive capabilities, but I have seen her cover great distance offensively. So when she decides to get into the mix, she's going to be there quick. As far as what the rod can do, I have seen her use it on a noble. And basically, if you get touched, it's pretty much over for you. Like, there's literally no way that you will be able to resist her commands past that point. So that person who gets touched, well, they're either dead meat and that you have to deal with them yourself, or you can break the hold, I suppose, by getting rid of Ona Lores's attachment to the rod, or destroying the rod itself.
I think if you can, if you could stop them from counterspelling me, that would be pretty good.
I'll do my best. The room is about 200 feet in length. I don't know how far forward they'll let me get you, but I'll probably try to present you to the queen. How close do you want me to bring you to the queen is probably a better question.
I don't know.
I'll bring you about halfway across the room. Let's go with it. Yeah, I mean, at that point, it's really all up to you. Are you gonna just try and bum rush the queen? Because that seems like a good strategy, I guess.
As I said, I'm going to attempt to take out 5 people or so.
Mm. Okay.
Now, if I will succeed at that, I'm not quite sure at the moment.
Did you want a silence in the room after you do that?
I don't think you're going to be able to cover enough of what you think you want to. Like I said, the room's about 200 in length. I don't know, in width, maybe 150.
I'm hoping to. Well, I don't know. I'm going to try and become invisible, and use that window to hold numerous people down. That is my intent.
Okay. Well, I love it. We're going to succeed here. I've got a good feeling about it, guys. I really do. Just the most confidence I could possibly exude right now. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Honestly, that's about as good as it gets as far as an inspirational speech here. So take your D10s.
Nice.
And use them.
Those on?
I think
anything.
You just click inspiration on the thing there, but I don't know.
Yes, if you have your thing. This little tidbit of inspiration, you can use it for whatever you want. Attack roll, damage roll, save, anything.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's begin.
I think I'm ready.
I am also
I'm
ready.
I better go fetch those boys.
Do we have Okay, did he give us a gear back?
No, he has not.
No, he's going to do that like instantaneously when we're in.
Yeah,
the
what's
room.
gonna happen is we're gonna be brought into this place. He's gonna give us all our gear back instantaneously, like Haldir says. And then there's probably gonna be some level of holy shit, you're betraying me, and then we're going to pull initiative.
Yeah, that's about right.
Holy shit, you're gonna betray me.
So he returns with the 4 drow guard that he initially had with him. You guys are gathered up, not manacled or anything like that, but gathered up from your cells and prodded out the door, up the steps, and towards that main antechamber. And I will reveal the map. Are you guys on a black screen right now?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Pop. 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 Oh. Pop. 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 There you go. You guys
Like
are
a
kind of brought
fireplace?
in.
Yeah, these
Yep.
are these noblemen? Noblewomen?
Yes, they are. Nobles.
Okay.
You guys are kind of brought in. The 4 guards that Nash had with him initially, they stop at the door outside. And you also see Arter outside at that door. Pass through. And as you do, you see on the throne Queen Ona Larez and a Minithok looking rather normal in his human form, sitting there. And it looks like it's rather tense moment here in the antechambers. These noble women do not look particularly happy, and it is just mostly noble women there. Some of them are pretty young. And Minithok kind of steps up.
Can I ask a question
ahead.
here, real quick?
Sure.
Yeah. So, what are these two like? Obviously, there's two types of soldier guard token things.
Yep.
You know.
So these ones right here are the
Casters.
wizards. Yeah.
Okay.
He's kind of big over here.
Bastards.
Huge. Yeah. Yeah.
there's
So
some
he kind of
poison
steps you forward
weapons.
to about this point here. And Minithok kind of steps up, passes his guards, steps down towards you all. He says,
Well, it is a pleasure to see all of you again. How long has it been? Couple weeks?
Something
like
that.
that.
Even know. Literally don't know.
yeah.
Oh, you look well. You really do. I'm sorry that it has to end this way. You see, Danamore was very precious to us.
He's kind of putting his hand over his heart.
Yes, you must die for your transgressions. Terrible, terrible fate. I'd hoped that we could work together in the future. Truthfully, I still hope it to this moment. Nash, like I said before, take care of business here, and you'll get your peace.
He kind of steps forward a bit more, and as he does, his flesh kind of melts away, and he grows in size. So where once a king, and to the horrifying gasps of the noblewomen, there is now a demon, standing about 15 feet tall, horns, looking very much the image who I can't for the life of me remember who had it,
Me
but
and
the
Misha,
demon
I
that
think.
stepped over, yeah.
Yeah.
He's very
Yep.
much that figure, the one who
gotta be
destroyed
him.
your land,
Oh,
or who had a hand in it. As he does, he steps forward just a bit more, and these women are freaking out at this point. And he produces a dagger familiar to you all.
I knew it, dude. It's gonna absorb them, dude.
This was a fine gift. I can't believe you had no idea what it was. Sold it for 20,000 gold pieces. Incredible. Witness what's about to occur to, well, all of Jauren.
And he throws the dagger, landing approximately right here. And you see the drow, those women, all vaporize. Like their flesh quickly turns to ash and spreads away.
Shit.
Infinity War style.
Yeah, pretty much. But you see it stamp firmly into the ground right here, and it kind of pulses as it does. Boop. It's right there. And
How do
so
these
yeah,
drow react to that?
they don't seem too upset about it.
It's probably commonplace. Yeah.
Yeah, they seem like that's probably glad
Glad
it wasn't
me
them
today.
yeah. Nash kind of gives him applause. Very good, Father. Very good. I can't wait to see what happens next, right? And as he's kind of doing that little
Seemed
pause,
very nervous.
yeah, there is a explosion that rocks the room itself. Not emanating from this room, but the shockwave shatters some of the glass to the right, and you guys can peer out and see that part of the bridge is now in the air as it falls into the sea. you guys all keep your feet fairly easily. It's a little Helm's Deep moment as the wall is breached. And Menethok says,
Well, I think that's my cue. And Nash, I think that's yours.
And from his feet up, he is enveloped in fire, Menethok is. And he disappears. And Queen Onolorez is looking a bit puzzled at the throne. She looks at her guards. Well, execute them. And Nash steps to action really quickly, drops open the bag, and casts a spell. You guys are all very rapidly re-equipped with your gear. It all blinging up from the floor. Your plates of armor, for those of you who are armored, strapping to you and equipping itself. The items that you have are all attuned as you had previously had them. And it's time to roll initiative.
Let's do it.
Cringe.
That's a cringe initiative right there.
With a 5.2 bonus, too.
Misha with the 20.
That's right. Here's the fucking Carol initiative. Yep.
6-9, dude. Nice.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Okay. So, it is going to go Drow Wizards first. Yikers. And then Misha. Then Ona Lorez. Then Haldir. Then Yane. Then Tammin. And then the Warriors. And finally,
This is
Carol,
a very large room.
of course. It is. But to start it off, the wizard's gonna go, and he's just gonna pop off.
Yeah, roll
real
stats
quick.
for
This
him.
guy?
Yeah, he's gonna pop off real quick. He's gonna go. Yeah. He'll move to the side here, and he'll pop off a lightning bolt.
Going to attempt to counterspell him, I think.
Okay. That is perfectly reasonable. I mean, I think that counterspell, if it's equal level, it just works.
Yeah.
So if you cast it at level 3.
Yep.
Okay,
I
yeah.
tend to.
You fizzle his spell.
Okay.
He snarls at you, but doesn't seem too heckin' concerned. This one up here is going to move forward to about, or actually no, he's going to hold back. He's going to hold his action. He prepares a spell. But that's all he does. Misha, it's your turn. This third one also holds its action.
And the third one does too as well. All right. Shit. I want to. Oh, I can cast this at a safe distance. I'm gonna try to cast an insect plague, I believe. Let me see my sphere. 20 feet in radius. So that's a 40-foot diameter. Yeah, I'm gonna do that over here on these guys, but I can do it from 300 feet away. So, I want to get a little bit around this wall here.
So what are you doing?
I can't grab my
what are you
token.
trying to cast?
I can't grab my token.
Oh, you can't grab your token.
I want to cast an insect plague.
Okay. So you want to move 30 feet in that direction away towards the pillar?
Yes.
It's right
I
there.
want to try to like get close to the pillar here and hug it, and then I want to do an insect plague on the queen and her
Okay.
buddies.
Yeah,
It would
absolutely.
be
What's the save?
40 feet round. Save is. They must make a Constitution saving throw.
All of them do.
Yep.
Okay.
And then they will take damage on failed or half as much on a success.
What's the save?
Con.
Con.
Yeah. What's the
Oh,
number?
I don't know. It doesn't actually list it.
It's your spell
Probably
save DC.
16
Oh, nice.
or 17. One of the two.
Let me look at my spell thing. I am wisdom 15, so 5 plus 4. Because I'm maxed wisdom, wouldn't that be like 19?
But
No.
it starts out at 8. So
If you're maxed, then
Um,
it's 17.
17. So the two Drow warriors do not succeed, but the queen and the mage that's by your side do. How much damage do they take? 25.
So
Or
25 and then
13.
half, yeah.
okay. Oh,
And then the
ouchie.
sphere is obscured, and it's difficult terrain.
Okay. That's a good start. For
Oh,
sure.
they are lightly obscured. I'm not sure what that means as far as rules.
Lightly obscured. Okay, that's
So
fine.
everything around them would also be. I don't know. It doesn't list cover, so I don't know if that actually makes a difference.
Yeah, no, you're good. All right. Okay. That's fine. It goes to Queen Ona Lurez. And she shouts, "Be purged by the fire of your own gods," as she casts Firestorm at you.
She also takes damage at the beginning of her.
At the beginning of her
Only
turn.
if she enters.
Well,
or
no,
en-
just a creature must also make the saving throw when it enters the spell for the first time, or oh wait, never mind, or it ends their turn there. Okay, never mind. So it's not the beginning. All right, Firestorm us.
Yes. So it is up to 10-foot cubes. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say that it hits all of you.
Very likely to be true.
Yeah, I can definitely get all of you. Yep. All right. Yeah. So in all of you except for Nash, I'm gonna need to make dexterity saving throws.
Jeez.
20. Critically succeeds. Carol.
Do I want to use my D10? I don't think so.
Just go straight
This
for your
is just
inspiration.
damage, I think. But still.
I mean, it's not a small amount.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I guess I will not use my die. I don't know. I don't think it would matter.
Okay. So you all who failed, which would be Yane and lower, so Tammin and
Wow.
Kirill succeed.
Holy shit, it's 17 doesn't succeed.
Y'all take only 37 points of fire damage.
All right.
What the?
And she will also step forward a bit, and she begins to channel Storm Sister's blessing on this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy.
Wow, that's a lot of.
Are we meant to be able to see them?
Well, they have lightning surrounding them, right?
Yeah, they have the same ability that
it's a
you guys
fire.
do.
It's this little icon.
It's tiny little thing. And so it's the same ability that you all have. If you're unaware, I mean, it looks identical to what happens when you guys utilize this ability. So they have 10 feet of additional movement. Don't provoke attacks of opportunity. Gain +2 to AC deck, +2 to deck saves. And anytime they deal damage, they deal an additional D6 to the target, and half that to themselves. In addition, this is what the wizard in the back was waiting for. Just double checking the range on this.
The people who took damage, failed to save, took damage, but everyone else didn't.
No, you take half.
Okay.
Wait, 37 was the full damage or the half damage?
37 was the full damage.
Okay, I'm dumb.
He's going to step forward
Does
here.
she end her turn there?
Yes, she does end her turn there.
She takes damage. This is all difficult terrain again, by the way.
Yes.
Or she needs to make a save.
From there, the group, you all are also receiving a magic missile dart that, as it comes from that cloud, is cloaked in a bit of lightning. And so you all take an additional 5 points of force damage and 3 points of lightning damage. Doot. And so then you said the queen needs to make a save,
Yeah, she has to do another con save.
and so does that wizard.
Yeah. Well, I gotta roll because he hit everybody with that spell. I passed her spell, but
yeah.
I'll have to pass his con check. But even still, she would end her turn first, so she would take the damage. Let me check my other con save for myself. Ooh, that's a crit fail. So actually,
Don't
wait,
you have advantage? You have
I
advantage.
do because that's actually my thing. I have a feat in that, so
Yes,
Yeah.
that's probably a good idea to roll with advantage.
But I can also roll or can you roll?
Yeah,
your
that's
inspiration?
good enough.
That's good enough.
10
Yeah.
clears it. 10
Yeah.
clears it. Okay, yeah.
You're good.
So then he also has to roll too for the 29.
Yep.
Unless you want me to re-roll again.
No. He. Yeah. Go ahead and re-roll for your
For him?
plague. Yeah.
I know I did. It was a 29 for her, but I didn't realize that he was also.
On the 29, she saves again. But that goes down to
15.
15. Yeah, she's getting chunked by this thing. Yeah. Go ahead and roll for the wizard. For the wizzy. Another 26
There it
to
goes.
that guy. Okay. Wow. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's good. It's done with Onolorez's turn. Goes to Haldir.
We gonna bum rush this girl or what?
Wouldn't that be not smart?
I'm gonna move to like here.
Gotta
I
take
think.
the rod.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll bum rush her.
Move
if
to
you wanna
there,
bum rush her.
and I'm gonna. I guess how far was that? 20 feet.
It's gonna take multiple turns.
I don't know. I think I was like here.
It's
Yeah,
going to be a
20
long
feet.
bum rush, even if you dash.
So I'm gonna move there, and then I'm gonna cast Greater Invisibility on myself.
Mm-hmm. Succeeds.
Then I'm gonna move like 10 feet up here as an invisible man.
You're tricking him out.
A
And
horse.
think
A
I
kingdom
have
for my horse.
And bonus action, I'm going to second wind. For some reason, isn't working. 6 hit points. Holy shit!
It's always
And
good
that's
to
it.
have a little more in the tank.
That'll do me.
I'll just immediately get killed if I run in there.
Yeah. That's Haldir's turn. Okay, Nash is going to cast. He is going to cast Fireball on. No.
Oh, it'd be nice.
On us.
Yeah, on you. No. He is going to take 15 to the left and up. And he is going to attempt to dominate person on this fella right here. He rolls charisma save, I believe. Let's double check that. That's a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
All right. Fails. So he is under the control of Nash. Let's give him that little dinker of an icon. Yeah. Next turn, the creature only takes the actions you choose. Doesn't choose to do anything else during this time. Ba-ba-da-ba. Yes. Okay. All right. That's Nash's turn. Stepped forward, cast that spell. Draws his loot. That's it. Bingo bongo. Yanni, what you doing?
All right. I'm going to. Okay, so these ones over here, that's drow, and what is it another drow? It's just like caster drow, or
Yep. Exactly.
Okay. I'm going to take my action to charge at this one right here with the charger feat. So it'll allow me, once I get to him, I'll be able to attack. Use my bonus action to attack. +5. So I'm going to charge this fuck.
Which one?
This one right here.
Oh.
And then I'm going to regular attack him, and then it'll be +5. Oh, hello.
Uh-oh.
Very nice. Calheed likes.
That's not, I didn't even add that, and then it's another 5 on top of that.
Okay. So it's currently 22 points of damage.
And then does this count?
Have we seen this axe crit before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that counts. So you need to roll another d12.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was gonna say that didn't roll a.
Ooh,
That
so
is
33
so much
points of damage.
How heat hungers.
You chunk into him, he goes to his knees. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that should be everything.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. That's fair play, Tammin.
Yeah.
I think
I
I'm
was thinking about that
West
too.
Coast.
I want her to teleport toward
Yeah.
us before I go for her. Can I make it here? I have 35 feet of movement because of this howling gale, so I think I'm gonna do that. Do I have advantage on these attacks? Or
no.
not? Okay. Well, I'm going to make an attack. 2 attacks even. 19 hit?
19 hits.
Okay. I will do 10 slashing.
Okay,
and
he's
I
still
will
standing.
Make a distracting strike.
Okay.
So take additional 9. And the next person who isn't me to make an attack has advantage. And then I'm going to make one more attack. 23 to hit for 16 slashing.
Okay. Mew slash his throat after cutting out one of his legs, and he is bleeding and coughing on the ground. Currently incapacitated.
Mistaken, Yukarg? I thought you had 3 attacks at this point. Is that wrong?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm wrong.
Execute him.
I will
Jesus.
execute him because I have no more movement. So I'll slash him for 13.
Hit
Sure.
him while he's down.
On the ground. Sure.
Yep.
All right. Makes sense.
And then I'm going to, as my last thing, I'm just going to use my second wind, I think. Perfect.
Whoa. That's a second wind right there.
Yeah, well, I have 11 fighter levels, so better
Right,
be good.
right.
That is
That
my
makes
turn.
sense.
I pass the turn.
All right. Then it's now the warrior's turn. All right. They are going to. They have an additional 10 feet of movement. So that's 40. Okay. This one is going to move up to here. This one's going to move up to
That's
here.
difficult terrain.
It's difficult terrain, so they're going to have to dash to do that. And then it takes their whole action rather than
Do they
them.
take damage from that or not? From the starting their turn?
When they end their turn. So
Okay,
as long as they got
gotcha.
out of it, they're okay. Yeah.
The one on the balcony looks like he's ready to take a shot. But he just stands there doing
This guy?
nothing. Yeah.
Huh, okay. That's interesting.
They're
They're all her slaves. I just realized that. These are unwilling supplicants.
This one is going to. Well, I think he's just going to move forward a little bit more. Well, even actually. What's this? Oh, he can make it to there. So he's going to move straight up to this fella here. And he's going to reach out with his left hand and attempt to place it onto the drow.
Which one is doing this? Sorry, the one that's
further
not
one.
dominated is doing this.
Yes, the one that's not dominated is doing it. And he succeeds. And that guy needs to roll a con save. And he fails. So while dominated, this man is also held and cannot move. You see him freeze up as he attempts to dodge the touch of this other soldier. He fails and is frozen up.
Like he looks like he's in like suspended animation, or he's just
Paralyzed.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's scary. Bad touch.
This one will then move forward. It's 40. That ends its turn, Kirill.
Alright, well, I'm going to start out by casting Storm Sister's Blessing.
Seems reasonable.
That's what I didn't do when I played your character last time. Cringe.
Now I'm going to go, let's see here. Now, these dark guys are wizards, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
The one in the back is on a balcony that's 30 feet off the ground.
Okay. So, in that case, I'm just gonna skedaddle over here. Where's the button? Here it is. And I'm going to smash him in the back with Calimaris.
All right. You may attempt to do so.
Oh, also, is quaffing that fucking giant shrink potion free action, bonus action?
Bonus action.
Giant
But
shrink.
you also used your bonus action this turn
Yep.
so far. But you
I
can
like it.
swing on this man.
21.
Do you have advantage? Kids flanked.
How long are Yane's arms? Because whatever.
Yane's arm. I don't think they're
All right, 17 to hit.
10 feet. 17 just barely misses.
Ooh.
Wow.
Fucking, I'm hitting him again. 21 to hit.
21 will hit though. So 14 damage so far.
All right, and add let's see, what's Storm Sister's Blessing with
2d8
all right.
while you're wheeling Calamaris.
Yes.
So
13.
that's 27 so far.
And I want to do the level 4 smite that Calimaris gives me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yucky. So 36 plus 27 is 55? No,
63.
63. Yes, 63. All right. Youch. He is still standing, but only just. No fun. All
Dang,
right.
punch him in the dick.
Yeah. Back to the Drow Wizards. He will make a death save. And the other two will go into action. This one has Storm Sisters. It's going to move. It's 20 feet to there. And then it's going to cast off another shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to hit you all with another set of darts. So you will each take.
Did he make it out of that sphere?
Yeah, he has 40 feet of movement.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Plus d6. So you
I
guys
assume
each
this is
take
not hitting me. Yes.
6 points of damage. Yes, does not hit you.
Okay.
Correct. So yes. And you can see as he comes out of this this
Oh, that wasn't a saving throw. Whatever.
after the spell, even you're seeing the effects of his little magic trick here, burning him up quite a bit. He's not looking great. That being said, that is all he does, and the other wizard over here is going to disappear himself. And that ends his turn. Goes to Misha.
Thinking I'm gonna.
The wizard that was over here went invisible, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't know.
he disappeared.
We're sitting there.
Sure.
Hero's wondering where the fuck the other Cambions are.
I'm gonna do
They are worthless.
Mass cure wounds on the group that's to the far side of me. Because I think everyone's taken a lot of damage by this point.
I just healed mine.
Did you heal up to full with that?
Almost.
Oh, never mind. Forget you guys then.
What the?
In that case, that was a good healing you did then. In that case, I'll go ahead and do Blade Barrier. So I'm going to drop my Insect Blade. And I still think I want to hit her. I think that's where I want to go with this. So I'm going to cast a Blade Barrier wall and kind of divide the room up here, but I'm going to go through these guys.
Okay. So you can go ahead and make the mark yourself.
Draw it. Let's see.
Trying to find my button to hit the actual spell so it'll text it out before it. There we go. Here we go. I hope that pulls the text. All right, let me draw a 100-foot wall. So I can get. Ooh, I don't want to. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that because I'll hit these guys.
Okay. And what kind of save are they supposed to make?
It is a dex save. Whoa. I'll
Nice.
extend it all the way to the pillar here because it'll stop just short of Kira. All these blades just appear in the air, like slice, 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 like a horror movie, and then stop right next to you.
Whoa.
All right.
And you can. It's like visible to us.
It's visible. It also offers cover as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
So if you guys work
So like,
around
how
the
much of
pillar,
a physical wall is it? You know,
it
like
is a wall of blades. So
if you pass through it, you take a shitload of damage, and
But you-
it
the wall appears
Okay.
within range and lasts for the duration.
it
You can make
provides
it
3/4 cover.
Yeah, 3/4 cover. That's the thing.
Can you just link the spell?
Yes. I think if I just click it, I'll do it.
Should be
All
like
right,
a.
so your dex is
Speed
That
bubble.
show that didn't show up.
Oh, that
Never
guy
mind,
saves
then, it's fine.
because he has Storm Sisters. That guy saves because he has Storm Sisters. That guy is held, so I think he automatically fails.
Auto fails, I believe. That's the text for it.
dexterity check. Yes.
And that guy takes the whole 43.
You can push people into the wall.
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
crazy.
So that's he takes.
Kira.
Everybody else takes 22 points,
Too bad I didn't take shove attack.
which would be one of these. Takes
And knew that she
22.
was going to do this beforehand.
Yeah.
Well, you had the
Your
opportunity
fault.
to talk to each other. No. All right, and then this one goes down to that. Ouchie. We're looking a little rough here. Team Drow not looking the best. Let's see if they
how
can
is
turn
she-
it around.
How is she looking since she's in the middle of the wall?
Oh, I didn't even make a save for her. She succeeds. And she takes 22 points. She looks hurt. And she
How hurt?
She only has 23 points of health.
yeah, like duh, she's fine. She looks like
Yeah, I was
she
like, is she super
took a
weak
couple
and she just took a
scratches.
bunch?
She
Okay.
took a couple scratches here.
All right. I have a wombo combo, perhaps, but I'm saving it.
Uh-huh. Okay. What does she want to do here?
I think that technically. Let me check the length of the wall. I don't think that's actually 100 foot.
What does that look like? What does that spell look like?
A horror movie. I'm just gonna have it connect all the way through. A horror movie, like
Okay.
all of a sudden it just bursts up from the ground and now it's swirling blades within a 5 foot.
Cool.
All right. So she casts a spell and disappears from sight. She reappears. One right here. One
Teleported.
right here. And
Yes,
a
dude.
third right here.
I don't think the real one is next to the two beefy
Yeah, I
lads.
know. But she moved.
And I was not including you in that.
Yeah, I'm not beefy, so.
Okay. Yes, that's her turn, and then the mirror images, if that's what they can really be called, will each cast a spell.
Each cast a spell. Oof.
They'll each cast a spell. Let's see. Is it a dexterity or is it just an on hit? It is just an on hit. Creature. Okay, yeah. And what was the damage on it? Okay. Okay. So, attack roll against attack roll against Tammin. This is the blue one that's casting Chill Touch at you. 16 doesn't hit, I'm sure.
Correct.
The red one is going to cast a chill touch at Yane. Oof,
Nope.
terrible. And the green one's going to cast a chill touch at Misha. 18 to hit. I don't think any of those hit.
That does not hit.
Terrible
Damn.
rolls. Terrible rolls. All right. Haldir.
Okay. So I want to move like here, I suppose. And as I'm walking, I'm looking at this guy and trying to see if he makes any notice of me or something, you know?
Which one?
This wizard.
Up in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, the
go
top
and
one.
make an insight check.
Okay. $21.
It doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem that he notices you.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'd need to go a little bit further, like up here-ish. And I am going to attempt to cast what is it? Level 6 hold person, right? 1, 2, 3,
Wow.
4,
It's a lot of
5.
targets.
Let me just double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm going to attempt to cast a level 6 hold person on all 5 of these gentlemen. This one, the 4 directly in front of me, and then the one that's next to the. Yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
Okay. So they are rolling for hold person. What's
And I
what's
want
the type of
to-
save?
It's a wisdom save. And I want
Okay.
to spend 3 sorcery points to heighten spell on this guy, which will give him disadvantage on the save.
Sure.
Ooh,
So
fancy.
going from left to right for the drow.
And they need to hit 17 or better.
Left to right from the drow. That one saves. That one saves. Blade barrier guy doesn't. Other blade barrier guy does save. Those are really good rolls. And then the wizard itself
With disadvantage.
fails.
Okay.
Fails. Big time.
That's
Fails.
rough.
But you do succeed in holding this guy and this guy over here.
Which 2? Sorry. This one and this one?
Oh no, not this one actually. This one up here. So
Okay.
these two.
And then I'm going to use a bonus action to drink a potion. Which says here that I have 264 plus 6. So let's do that. $18.
Those are unlucky, but hey, healing is healing.
Which would be what? Plus 8 would be 61, plus 10, 71. Okay. And that, I believe, will end my turn. I am still invisible, by the way, because I have the Van braces of whatever the heck they're called that let you have
Mind
concentration
hold.
on 2 spells.
Yes. Sounds good to me. All right. That is the end of your go. Nash is going to go, and he is going to. Nobody's actually used their D10 yet, have they?
I have not yet.
Not yet.
D10.
Yeah, you
No.
were
They all
given a
have an
D10.
inspiration dice.
She doesn't have anything to do with that yet. She's going to cast haste on Well, he's gonna have to move a little bit closer. Yeah, he'll move. Well, he won't move that way. He is just going to. He's going to cast mass healing word. And it is just a bonus action. Up to 6 creatures they can see within range. 60 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a little bit. He'll step for you, Tammin. And so you all receive a clean huge heal. I can tell this one's gonna be changed.
Okay.
7 hit points.
Okay.
Wait, everyone receives that?
Everyone receives that, yeah.
It's
Me
not
as well, or
nothing.
no?
Except for Haldir, whom he cannot see.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he is going to move over here. And that's going to end his turn. Actually, he'll take a pot shot. Pulling out a hand crossbow, take a shot at this drow that's closest to him. And miss. Okay. That passes his turn. It goes to Yanni. Yanni,
All right.
got a almost dead drow bleeding out in front of you. Queen
I thought that was
Onorez, he is unconscious, but he's not dead yet.
He's
Oh,
taken
so
2
the-
death
I
saves
gotta lead
because I
others.
stabbed him.
And then the Queen Onorez is apparently right next to you, brandishing her rod.
The fake. The
Well, we
fake queen.
don't know which one is the real one, so we have to
Well, I
figure
mean-
that out.
I'd say we could Scooby Doo it, and pretty sure this is not the right real
Yeah.
one.
I mean, maybe she's metagaming us. Maybe she thinks that we would think that.
Never think it's me.
It would be so brilliant as I attack her. All right. So the one with the X is still alive.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's gasping,
Bleeding.
dying
Okay.
on the ground, bleeding.
All right.
all
So I'm
Be
over.
gonna
my
move in
guess.
between. I'm gonna move in between the two, and I'm going to
Cleaving attack.
attack the one that's gasping. God,
Yeah, that'll kill him.
31. And then I'm going to attack the queen.
Sure.
But I'm going to go ahead and use one of Khalid's special attacks with it.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Ooh,
30
holy
hits,
moly.
29. So you cleave into it, and it is
Big
flesh
damage.
and blood that you connect with.
Oh, all right.
And she falls to her knees, almost dead after you hit her with that 29.
I wipe my hands.
You have another attack, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
You're spitting on the hands, getting ready to throw another
Yeah,
swing.
I'm
Like,
like getting ready for the next one.
Tee up.
All right. Let's do it.
See your biggest drive.
Oh,
19 still
Oh,
hits.
Too bad.
And you cleave in, whop off her head. As you do so,
it's like a Hydra moment. 2 more spawn.
no shit.
no, the imagery in the regalia of the queen fades away, and you see a naked body of a drow soldier lying there, decapitated.
Oh,
Fake.
fake news.
Fake Ona Lorez.
But it is gone. Alrighty. Passes your turn, I imagine.
Yep, that's it.
All right, Tammin.
I'm going to move to the other image. And I'm gonna make a weapon attack with. Does that even hit? 15.
15 does not hit.
I will make it another attack. Does 20
20
hit?
does hit. 16 damage. Cleave into it.
I will make a trip attack. That's to make a. Where's my save? DC
It fails.
That's mine's pretty low. I think it's 12.
Yeah, it rolled
No.
6. So
It's not 12.
Plus
It's
proficiency.
8 plus your strength plus your proficiency.
Yeah,
or
so it's
8,
11.
Or 8 plus your dex plus your efficiency.
Oh, I guess it would be dex. Yeah, you're right. Anyway.
it's in prone.
Yep. So 16 slashing plus 7, and then I'm going to make another attack. For another 16.
Yeah. Yeah, that connects. And this time, once again, you pierce its heart, and the image fades away. It's just another dead drow.
Alright, well, I guess I'll pass my turn.
Sure. Alrighty. It's
These are
the
all
Warriors goes. Okay, so this guy is in trouble. The blade barrier, does it deal damage at the start or at the end again?
Oh, I am pretty sure it's at the end because it's always the end, but let me double check.
Yeah, probably.
Creature, the wild area, if the first time, or it starts,
Or
it
starts
starts
its turn there.
So
That's
it
crazy.
does take the damage at the start, which is great.
Wow. So go ahead and roll it for 3 of
Oh,
them,
man.
basically.
So there was
Wow.
that one. DC is 17 on the dex save.
Okay. They have a little bit of a bonus. That one saves. That one
So they
saves.
take half.
That one does not. So this
24.
guy is dead. I shouldn't have
He
deleted
gets
him.
chopped up into little pieces.
Yeah. He
He's
is now
like
getting
flesh
ground on the ground.
hamburger.
24 points of damage to the other ones, though.
Who did he cast haste on, by the way?
He didn't cast haste. He changed his mind.
We did the
Oh.
heal thing for everyone.
Oh, yeah, he did the. He pretended to heal somebody. I remember. I remember.
Okay, that's that. Ouch. And then that goes to. Okay. All right. So, all right. He's going to move. Jeez. Huh. 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 Yeah. It's just you're too stinking far away. That's the real problem here. They're going to move 40 feet to here and take the dodge action. They're going to move 40 feet to here and take the dodge action.
Have they identified who they need to take out?
It's certainly possible. This one is
I'm
going
holding my breath
to.
at the moment.
I know, right? This guy's like right on your ass.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know you're
He'll
there.
move around to
Yeah,
here.
bump into you, dude.
He's going to take his attacks against Kirill.
Like swirly clouds with swords versus swirly clouds with swords.
Yes. It's swirly clouds with swords fiesta. All right. First attack, 17. It doesn't hit, I'm sure.
Nope.
Second attack, 16. Doesn't hit. Bonus action. He's going to attack again. A 10. Nothing. None of this hit. Okay. Non-swirly cloud guy. He's going to turn to fight you. Oh wait, he has advantage. So, 1,
So just count
2.
that as one miss and then half of an
Yeah,
attack,
yeah.
probably, right?
Okay, missed skin. 20 still doesn't hit. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because I have +2 from Storm Sisters right now.
Yep. Okay, now the other fellow's gonna attack, but he doesn't have Storm Sister's blessing. So here's his first attack. 24 hits.
Yeah, he hit me.
Okay, you need to make a con save. He stabs into you, but you're immune to poison and disease, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you take d8 plus 4. You take only 5 points of piercing damage, which is reduced.
By 4.
Yes. Okay, so that's the first attack. Second attack, he misses. Third attack, he connects, and he deals an additional 7 points of piercing damage. But yeah, well, you don't have to worry about the con save. Don't worry about it at all. They barely tap into you. It's nothing to you. All right. Okay. That's unpleasant. That's pretty much their entirety of their turns. With that in mind, it passes to Kirill. You are
All right.
flanked.
Flanked and flanking, so I'm gonna attack this boy that we're flanking.
Yes.
27.
27 hits.
Roll 2d8 for.
Yikes.
And, let's see here. Oh yeah, I don't know if he's
20.
doing all. I don't know if he's dead yet, so I'll just whack him with a level 2 smite.
Whack 'em.
Whacker.
Yeah, he's dead now. That's for damn sure. You splatter his blood, crispy and smoldering all over Yane.
Whoa. Okay.
Gray blood all over me.
All right, and I still have some. Oh my god, you're so far away.
I know, it's a huge atrium or whatever this is.
I think this guy.
I think I'm gonna. If I scoot over like behind Haldir and attack that guy, will he be flanked or no? Because the invisibility.
What was the question?
If I move right here, is this guy flanked?
Yeah, I mean, it's technically
Haldyr's
Haldir is
invisible.
threatening, but he is threatening him. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely reasonable that he would be flanked, I guess.
Awesome. I'm gonna fucking beat his face in.
Haldir's
Oh.
like tickling his butthole.
Also, before that, I want to use my bonus action to quaff my
Sorry, what?
He's quaffing.
quaffing my potion of
He's squeaky. Yeah.
quaffing my potion of giant strength.
Oh, okay, alright.
Quaff away.
I don't even remember what it fucking does, but I have it in my inventory.
It probably
Probably
sets,
increases your
probably
strength
sets
to
your
21.
strength.
It probably doesn't do anything.
It's just a fucking. You just.
I think it gives +4 strength, is what I think it does.
Well, it usually it gives you a set strength value, and if you already have max strength, it probably won't do much.
He doesn't have max strength.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Oh, okay, then it's
Potion
good.
of giant strength. Depends on the type of giant.
It's a hill giant.
It's a frost
strength,
giant?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, storm giant. No,
Probably
it's
sets
20,
it to
so your
21.
strength becomes 21. Yes.
Okay, yes, 21 strength, so it's going to give me +3 to everything. Alright, so I'm going to beat his face in with Calimaris. 16. Wait, +3, 19.
19 hits.
Right, so we get that. I don't know how this is going to affect the damage. Does it? I think it probably just. Oh, yeah, it's going to be 16 plus 4 plus is 20, and I'm gonna fucking level 3 smite his ass.
Sure. So I see 20. I see 28. So that's 48. You need to roll 2d8 for.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that other dice roll.
It's been a while.
28. Okay. He drops to the ground and splatters blood all over Haldir, which turns invisible as it touches him. But he is also dead.
That's not how it works.
They're just
No.
gonna
Yeah, you have blood floating.
raise
on you.
all these undead.
I would.
I know. We're hoping.
Only. That takes a minute to cast. I was already looking at that spell.
I cannot get to this thing.
And then after I do that, I still have like 15 feet of movement left, so I'm gonna
Undead army.
move myself down here to poison, to make myself ready to strike in any direction.
Sure. Makes
Present
sense.
yourself.
That's Kirill's turn. It goes to the Drow Wizard's turn. He has to make a save against your hold.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about this guy.
He would take since he's also
yeah, he's
trained,
like
doesn't he also,
super dead.
Yeah.
He's taking the damage no matter what, because even if he saves,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all he
yeah.
does.
He's super dead.
Start in it.
And so this guy rolls 20. Get out of there.
Cringe.
But that's the end of his turn, right?
I believe that is the case. I don't know.
And that will be the end of his Storm Sister's Blessing. This one, that's the only wizard left.
Well,
Now it's really the only wizard left. That guy's gone. There was
Okay.
one on that balcony that whatever happened to him, something.
Well, I hope some invisible bitch stabbed him.
Seems likely. All right. That's their turn. Misha, you got Queen Onalores standing behind you.
I know, and I really want to do something that is going to be a stupid move, but I'm going to do it. Because I've never succeeded in a melee cast, so we're going to try it.
Haldir, make a perception check.
Now's the time to try.
Now's the time to fail. Oh wait, I can
Not
cast it at
great.
a lower level. Hold on. I don't have to blow this at my max level. There we go. That's better. Yeah, we'll use it. We'll use a 4th level for it. Okay. I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch on the lady.
Oh, cool.
It's in my business.
Vampiric.
And
touch.
I'm gonna add my Bardic Inspiration die to that because I'm gonna need that.
Yes, you are. $19 hits.
Nice.
You touch the body, and you can't pull anything from it. It takes some damage. It rots away, but there's no healing to be gained.
I was gonna plan to look her in the eye as I did this. And as I don't feel any healing, I would say you are a shell.
Yes. That is the
I
problem.
don't get healed. So then I'll go and quaff a potion. Because I have 4.
Another
Is that
quaffing.
what we're
She's
doing now? We're
quaffing
calling it
too.
quaffing?
That's what they do in Baldur's Gate too. Whenever someone quaffs a potion or drinks a potion, it says they quaff it.
Roll that from my D&D Beyond, but that'll be I'm engaged.
I wish I could
so
play
I
that
can't
game.
really move. Oh wait, I can dance around her, right? I can go like that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna circle around her because I can't grab my token, but I will be there, kind of there, because they're all coming at me. And I'll roll my potion in a sec, and that will end my turn.
All right. Okay.
D4 plus 2.
So, another set of images appear 1 right next to Yane. 1 right next to Kirill. And 1 right next to Tammin. They all go into the throes of spellcasting.
At like the exact same time?
Yes.
Well, I have Mage Slayer, so if they tried. Just gonna
Yeah,
get whacked.
that provokes an attack of opportunity. Go ahead. She
Mage
don't know
Slayer
that.
is so good.
18 hits.
Got a 2d8. She has to.
I think you had your 3 rounds of the 2d8. So I think it's done. Unless it was only 2 rounds of
I think
2d8.
there's only 2 rounds.
I think you're right. Sure. Let's say that. Okay. So that's 22 points of damage.
Yes, but also +3 because I have the
20, 25 points of damage, but it is sticking
Yes.
around. And again, 3 of them are casting Chill Touch. So 1 will be casting it at Kirill. Will connect. 1 will cast at Yane. Does that hit Yane?
Mm-hmm.
1 will cast it at Misha. That does not connect Misha.
Oh, yeah, we're
And
playing handsy over here.
the other one cast a different spell. But so Kirill, you take 27 points of necrotic damage. Just double checking. Yes. 27 points of necrotic damage to Kirill. 17 points of necrotic damage to Yane. The
Okay.
one that's right
Which
next
one's
to
casting a different spell? Sorry.
the one right here.
Can I attempt to see what that is?
Yes, you can. Make a Arcana check.
Yeah, I always got to remember how this works. So I got rolled a 10, but hold on, don't tell me if that works or not yet. Rule reference. The very top of this shit. 15 plus the spell level. Spell is cast as a class spell, and the character member of that class checks made with advantage. So I guess I should just roll 2 because I don't actually know.
Right.
Oh, I did anyway. And then, yeah, I'm going to use my D10. So 12 or 26, not sure.
It would be a 12. And so you're unsure of the effects of the spell that's being cast here.
I'm gonna attempt to counterspell it then.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna cast it at 5th level. I still need to roll.
Yes, you do.
Oh god. Oh gosh, what do I roll? I don't remember. I make a spell casting ability check. Okay, so that's just this. 25.
C equals
Man.
10 plus the spell's level. Success, da 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 da, yada yada yada. All right. That's it. Yeah. So this wizard up here is going to cast counterspell on you.
Can he see me?
Oh, he can't. You're right.
Yes.
Get it fucked, idiot.
Okay.
Yeah, circle the counter spells.
That's amazing.
Good. All right. It is disappointed, but still has time. All right. That ends Queen Onalareza's turn. Goes to Haldir.
Okay. Let me think here.
Yane, why don't you make a perception check?
Okay.
So it was this one right in front of Tammin that was casting the spell I countered, right?
Yes.
It
Okay.
must be her.
I'm gonna stand over. Well, I better make sure. It's 120, right? I should be able to remember these things. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move over here. I'm watching. I'm keeping an eye on this dagger, which is still there. Yes.
Yep. Glowing.
Okay. And actually, before I move, if that's okay, I would shoot. What do you call it? Scorching ray at this thing.
Sure.
So first one, 15 probably misses.
Yeah, 15 misses.
26.
26 hits.
That's 15. And 25.
Hits as well.
So 27 total.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Body is scorched and blackened, but still alive.
Then I'm gonna move over here to by the dagger.
Okay.
And I don't think I have anything I want to do with my bonus action. Nope. I think that'll do her.
Alrighty. Nash will go. And this time, Nash will cast haste on Kirill. And then he will take a step closer to the dagger as well. He does not seem to know where you are. Haldir has not seemed to be keen on you. Okay, that's his
Hey,
turn.
If
Yane.
if me and that guy got the same things going through our head, then we're maybe in a good spot. That's what I think about that.
Yane.
All right. Well, might as well attack the bitch in front of me. Man, I've how many crit rolls? That's like my third.
But were you reckless attacking or anything?
No.
So it's just a 16.
It's just funny. That's
Yeah.
like
16 does hit him though.
all right. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and just attack twice more.
So 12 for the first damage, first attack. 20, 17. So that's well, yeah, you only get
Oh yeah,
2 attacks.
third time I did that.
So 17, 29 points of damage. Wow, that's unlucky for you guys. Okay. Alrighty. That ends your turn, Tammin.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this thing in front of me.
Sure.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
I didn't think so. Does a
15
hit?
does not hit.
Oh my god.
Does a
14
hit?
does not hit. Oh no.
What the? All right, well,
You are inspired if you don't. I mean,
yeah,
you
for
wanna try
one.
using-
I want to confirm that it's her before I blow my wad, though.
Mhm.
So I will just instead do a. I'll just move
Step
to the other
around.
side so that I'm not
Sure.
in anyone else's way. And then my turn. Wow, that was really ineffective.
That was pretty bad, yeah. The warrior's turn. There is only there's 2 actually that are alive. Oh no. This guy's got to be dead, right?
Yeah, we moved away from him.
Yep. Okay, so it's just this one. It's gonna approach Misha, and it's going.
I am on the other side of the queen, if that makes a difference.
Oh, I see. Yes.
I had a loopy loop. I
yes.
don't know if he could probably reach me.
I don't know if he can reach you to flank you though.
No, you don't. I was trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he will just. He'll go for you. He won't be flanking you. He will attempt to touch you with his glowing purple hand.
Ew. Okay.
He needs to roll a 1. He will attempt once more. 11.
That no.
And he will finally make a bonus attack with his rapier. 14.
Also no.
Also no. No luck. Unfortunate. Carol, it's your turn.
Well then, well first off, I'm gonna little skedoot over here. It's plenty of space for that, but I'm gonna execute this this shade in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
just getting ready. I assume it's going to be brutal. It's a 15 known, but it's more
18.
than that 'cause it's So yes, you connect and you slay it again. It's a drow corpse.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go deal with this wizard that's been fucking shooting us in the background over here.
Yes.
I'm gonna start pounding this robe-wearing motherfucker right now.
Ooh. Feel free. You have 2 attacks.
Oh no, not that one.
I'm gonna say. Oh.
That's right above.
Yeah.
11 doesn't hit.
11 does not hit. Or 14 doesn't hit either. 14 does not hit. So swing, and a miss.
You have a third attack?
He did.
I already whacked the shade.
Oh, I missed that.
All right. Okay. Let's see. So that ends Carol's turn. It's the Drow Wizard's turn.
Some really low rolls in the last couple goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sadly, my Storm Sisters is gone.
Yes. I think this guy is.
Question is theirs.
Yeah. Theirs is definitely gone. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, he is just going to cast. Oof, yikers. He's gonna go for a lightning bolt on you, Kirill, but that means you do get an attack of opportunity.
Excellent.
22 hits.
All right. That's going to be 20 damage. This is just 17 plus 3.
It should just be the 2d8 plus 2, right? Not the other. The plus is from a crit.
Yeah, but it's calculated. So it's 9 plus 8 plus 3 from the potion.
Yes. Excuse me. That man is also ceasing to exist. And you can see this guy is bleeding all over the place. He's dead up there. Okay. Yeah, that killed him. He couldn't get off his spell. That's not great. Not great at all. All right. That's it for the Drow Wizards. Misha.
I am no longer needing Blade Wall, so I'll drop that and do a. It's a classic. We're gonna do a Spirit Guardians. Let me just figure out. Oh, increased by 1d8. Okay, yeah. All right, now I'll just do basic. I'll cast a Spirit Guardian spell on myself.
Okay.
I don't know why it keeps having me click it over and over again. That should pop up. It's a Wisdom saving throw, half on a save, and I don't think they actually make it. Let me double check until the start of their turn. On a turn, or it starts its turn there. Okay, yeah. So they don't have to really worry about that yet. And
Sure.
then I'll also I'll drink another potion, I guess, because that went so well last time.
Yes, of course. Okay, so Queen Onalorez will make her save against that. It fails it, taking 11 points of damage on the green one. Okay. But now it is her turn as well. And the images will all take their shots at you guys again. Each one according to their closest. So here goes Yane, then
Nope.
Tammin,
Miss.
then Misha.
Oh my
Just
God.
absolutely terrible rolls.
We're just balancing it out right now.
Yeah.
Chimps battling chimps.
Chimps battling
chimp out.
chimps. But that's not all that occurs in this round.
I love it. Tam and her have just stared at each other.
Yeah, we're both unable to do anything to each other.
All right.
Who's gonna blink first?
Probably me. I just missed 3 attacks in a row. I was just warming up. It was a series of flourishes. That's all that was.
They're all feints.
Yeah.
All right. So another Onalorez will appear directly behind Mr. Haldir. And this one says, I certainly wanted to see that happen. So disappointing. As she
And
raises
what?
her rod.
She certainly wanted to.
She certainly wanted to see that happen. I don't know. Who knows what that was. But she's unhappy with you as she goes to swing her rod at you.
Okay, let me see if there's anything I can do.
And you see, as she does this, there is a crackle of lightning that is swirling around the staff as well. Swirling. Makes the attack with advantage to a 27.
Okay. I mean, I guess not knowing how much she would actually hit me for, I would cast shield, but it's probably not going to matter. Would be my guess.
Does shield still connect, or what's the total?
I'm trying to read this, find this shit because I know it's like delayed, or not delayed. Why the fuck did I say that? Yeah.
I think it's improved by your spell proficiency. If you still have that thing equipped.
So that would put me at 29.
29. So you just barely deflect the attack. And she says, oh, this is no fun at
Oh.
And that will end her turn.
I'm still invisible, right? Just
Yes.
obviously
Yeah.
not to her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
All right. That ends her turn. Passes to Haldir.
Huh. Well. What do I do here? Why? I guess I'm going to attempt to cast Hold Person on this lady.
Sure.
And I will heighten spell it. Spending 3 sorcery points, so she needs to make a save.
What's a wisdom save, right?
Disadvantage. Yep.
Okay. Well. 15, I assume, does not succeed.
Well, it's disadvantage.
Oh, 13 does not
Neither of
succeed.
those would
Yeah,
succeed.
she'll use
That
one
is-
of her legendary resistances to not be held.
Mhm. Okay. And then I'm gonna say, Nash, behind you, the real one, and I'm going to Misty Step, or use my bonus action to Misty Step as away from her. So that would get me 30 feet.
Okay.
So I will do that. And then I will use my movement, another 30 feet, to go all the way down here,
Sure.
in hopes that if she does come to me, at least she'll be in the a little closer to the people. I don't know.
Alrighty. Passes Haldir's turn. Nash is going to he's going to reach down and attempt to pluck the dagger from its hold in the ground. But
Oh, boy.
struggles to do so and cannot pull it out. And he says, and takes he takes 30 steps back too. And he will
Just
once
leaving the
again,
dagger for her.
yeah, he will once again cast mass healing word on everybody he can see. And
The fuck was that?
that's the healing word popping off. Everybody gets
Ow.
8. Alrighty.
What was the healing word again?
8.
I healed for
Oh.
3.
I meant the
Oh,
actual healing word.
A chew is the healing word.
Chew is the healing word. Yeah. Okay. That ends its turn. I'm getting sick. Uh-oh.
Don't be sick.
And well, I'm not like sick. I'm like getting a cold. Okay. Let's see. That ends its turn. So Yane, go ahead.
All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and
Grabbing more water.
I'm gonna use my fuck. Can I use my bonus action first?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to use my bonus action to rage. And then whack the blue in front of me.
Sure. Make an attack roll. That connects and causes it to die.
Okay, perfect. All right. Then I'm gonna move to Hammond. And I'm gonna attack this bitch from behind.
Okay.
When you say die, it's another
Yes,
Dark
it's
elf?
another dark elf clone that
Okay.
poops out.
Okay.
Same thing with the one that you just hit.
And then
Mhm.
I'm just gonna use the last of my movement to get closer to Haldir.
All right. Fair enough.
And that's good enough for me.
Back.
Hammond, it's your turn.
Yes. You killed the thing. Very nice.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
I kind of want to take this dagger.
Kill it more.
But I'm a weak bitch. I don't know if I could. But I kind of want to just kill this bitch, too.
I think I'm range. Okay, good.
I think I know what I'm going to do. What, did I see her, like, kind of try to get Haldir with the rod thing? Because I don't know how loudly she was exclaiming that whole
Well, you probably
situation.
saw her. I mean, you might have saw her swing it at apparently nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
I also called out before I teleported away to Nash. I said, "Nash, behind
That's
you."
the real one.
The real
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Okay. I think it's time to go ape. I am going to use the activation of the Nimbus Blade, which, because of Howling Gale's bonus, is doubled my movement speed when that's occurred. My flying speed is double my move speed, which is 70. And then I'm going to use the... I need a little more space. I'm going to use the special ability of this leather thing that I have to take
The dash action.
Dash action. So I have
Okay,
140 flight speed.
Wow.
This round. And I will do so in a way that puts me interposed between her and the dagger.
Sure.
And I will make some attacks that hopefully aren't dog.
That hits.
23 hits. I'm going to make a trip attack for another 2 damage. And she has to make a, what did we say? This is
Strength save.
12 plus
DC
17.
17.
She rolled a 16 plus 2, so she
So
saves.
she saves. Okay. And then I'm going to make another attack. Oof. Not ideal. Oh, and I'm going to
But
pick
you
lightning.
did.
So she actually takes 6 more damage as lightning that
Okay,
I...
so it's 22 points of
22.
damage on the first one.
I assume this... Yes, this misses, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. 24 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. And then I'm
12
going
plus
to
6 is 18, but you're going to do another thing.
a menacing attack.
Okay. So
That's
that's
18 slashing plus 10.
26.
They make a whiz save this time. Again, DC 17.
Whiz save. That I can do.
Certainly succeeds.
Okay. So, but it still is 26 points of damage.
Yep.
No,
And then
28 points of damage.
yeah, sorry, you're right. I'm going to action surge and make 3 more
Okay.
attacks.
Yes.
29. That's plus 6, so that's 23 more damage. 25 plus 20 damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then plus another 23 again.
So 46 plus 20 is 66. Woo!
Right around.
Ouchie.
How's she looking at this point?
She's bleeding.
Yeah.
She's bleeding everywhere.
That will end my turn.
All right. Okay.
Saving my reaction.
That ends your turn.
My inspiration
right.
if she tries to fuck me over, hopefully.
It goes to the warrior's turn, which it's just the one that's right next to Misha. It'll make its attacks. A lot good it'll do.
Takes some damage on the start of his turn.
It does.
But,
It's not going to die from it, but
I don't think so.
it'll interpose so that it gets advantage.
And it's a wisdom. Save.
Okay.
17.
A wisdom save. It
So 19.
fails. So it takes 19 damage. Jeez.
Yeesh.
All right. Okay. So does a 20 hit?
No.
Does a 27 hit?
27 will hit.
And it crits on a 27 as it
It
happens.
does not crit, as my reaction says.
Oh no! Oh no!
You did this, Tom. You did this.
9 points of damage from that swing, and then last swing, 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Looks like you lose your concentration.
I do.
5 points of damage on the second hit.
So 5 and 4? I missed what the first one was.
9 and 5.
9 and 5. Okay.
Alrighty. That's the warrior's turn. So, Kirill.
Well, considering what I'm seeing happening with Hammond and this thing, I'm just gonna roll on up and join the bash party.
Kirill.
What do you say?
I mean, you don't have to do that. I said grab the
I'm just gonna
dagger.
be beating the shit out of her.
Yeah, true. I mean, that works, obviously.
As you approach her, Kirill, with Calamaris, she will produce a small black box and say,
What?
"Begone, champion." And you need to make a
Ooh. So curio against your powerful artifact.
Is she
con
casting a
save.
spell?
No, she's using an item.
Okay.
Very interesting. You must
To roll a
succeed.
what save?
A con save.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Actually, I'm gonna fucking roll my D10 fucking
Are you?
inspiration.
Also, are you applying your aura to that? It probably automatically applies.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Oh.
So it's +2. And now I'm gonna roll
Be able to
D10.
squeak this out.
So
Better
7
roll
plus.
a 10.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
All right. So where once was a Kirill is now just a black box sitting on the ground.
Oh, boy. You've been pocket dimensioned, pal.
Kirill, you open your eyes to see you are in a fiery, devilish plane of existence. There are many demons and salamanders, which you fought, funneling into portals in a valley below you. And you can see through the rather large portals. You can see the streets of Jelrin are on fire. And that ends your turn, unless there's something that you want to do.
I think
Yeah.
at this point I'm just gonna use like lay on hands on myself to restore myself to max HP, and then I'm gonna miss it.
Sure.
Smart.
I'll allow you to do that. Go ahead. And so there you go. All right. That ends Kirill's. It's Drow Wizard's turn. Drow Wizards are gone. Misha, it's your turn.
Trying to figure out how to kill two people around me at the same time, and I don't have an answer.
You
So
have that soul AoE thing?
I do
Spirits
have
or
a
whatever? I can't remember.
small. Yeah, he just dispelled it. I do
Oh,
have a
duh, I
small
guess I
thing
wasn't
I
paying
could
attention.
do.
Sorry.
Yeah, I gotta do something with at least one of these guys. So I'm gonna cast, because he'll still take damage from it, Blight on the guy behind me who's stabbing me from behind.
Okay. And it says you said it was it's a save for half.
Yep. Constitution saving throw. Half he'll take. Half
Okay.
damage.
He's a goner. You crinkle him up.
It's a large amount
And
of damage.
he does crinkle. As that is the case. And then I will reach into my bag and grab my third healing potion.
She's just sucking him down.
I have 4, so
Well,
I have
what
one
else
more,
are they
and that's
for?
it.
You can have 3 potions quickly equipped. So this would be your last potion that you can.
All right, the other one's in the bag. Oh, thank God, that finally healed. Something. All right.
Just pour all of them on yourself.
Yeah, basically. And I can't move yet, I don't believe. So I guess that ends my turn.
Why can't you move?
I'm engaged in combat. I can't
Oh,
really.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
All right.
you
I'm
meant-
stuck.
Yeah, I mean, you could do
No,
it.
no,
but
yeah.
you'd provoke. Yeah.
I provoke, or I'd get in line of sight of the other girl who can cast shit on us. So right now I'm in the best place I can be.
Sure.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I guess this person's body is in the way, so you can't really see you.
Well, I mean, like, if you looked at, like, I'm thinking, like, the pillar, and
Yeah.
then her. If I have to,
No, I
would
agree
even-
with you.
I'd inch
That is
like
the disposition.
a hair.
She will reach into her cloak once more, Miss Honoretz. This time, she says, I'm not sure you're even worthy to take. To Tammin.
I'm not.
And in her other hand, she will produce a fiery orb that she will
Uh-oh.
lift up into her hands, and kind of gently toss it up, and you see it swirl outwards. And as it does, everybody who is in line of sight of her, which is everybody except for, well, Misha, I would even say you're
I
in
would
line
have.
of sight.
I would have inched closer to the pillar if I could like make the eye contact. Like that was the whole reason I didn't move. I just can't move
I
my
see.
character.
Okay.
Yes, you're fine.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody who is within range of her needs to make a strength saving throw.
I'm nearsighted.
Not my forte.
That's interesting. That is unexpected.
The big fiery orb, Tom.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
To use a sorcery point and give myself resistance to fire damage.
Sure. Okay. So,
I think
Tammin,
I'm
you're
just
drawn
gonna take
up
that.
into the orb,
Okay.
closer to it. So as she kind of toss it up into the air here.
I have flying speed.
Like a black hole.
Yeah.
So I'm
Kind of
floating
like a
towards
black hole. Yeah.
It's like a red hole.
Is it fire hole?
Yeah.
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 Nash gets pulled in. He gets pulled in. Let's see. He gets pulled in 30 feet. Halder, you get pulled in 30 feet. So you're
Can you
basically
move
right
me?
next to Nash. Yeah. Yane, you get pulled in 30 feet. Okay.
What happens to me? Because I clearly contact the orb.
You're gonna take twice the damage.
Good.
This corpse is
I
strong.
didn't need that health anyways.
Yeah, fuck this.
This corpse is drawn closer. This corpse is drawn closer.
I thought I'd be glad to be trapped in a magic box.
Oh my god, everything's coming in.
Looked at all the
It's like an
wiggly
orb of
bodies.
annihilation, but for fire.
This
Too bad we don't have a necromancer.
is closer.
It takes a minute to cast
What's
the
that
spell.
guy's name again?
I
We've
saw
been
all
sitting
the
here
dead
for
bodies.
Hand out.
Two and a half
hand out.
hours.
Shout
I
Dweer, I
wanted
am
to do it
here.
the whole session.
Just as
Okay. And that ends its turn. Queen
how much
Honora's
damage
turn.
did I take?
Nothing yet.
Okay, okay.
But
She's
you
gonna
are
load it.
Am I like
you
pulled
are
away? I guess I don't understand what happened to me then.
incapacitated. You are
Oh, okay.
incapacitated as you are directly in contact with the orb, and it is holding you in place and burning you. It actually does deal a little bit of damage to you right away. It's it's just a little hot, is all. Nothing too
Yeah.
deadly. It's just 6
Only, like,
points.
50
One
damage.
point of fire damage right now. It's just a
Okay,
little
it's
hot.
a little nippy.
But you feel it. You feel it pressing your body into it almost. So it's not going great.
One point.
Haldir, it is your turn. You need to make a strength save at the start of your turn.
I don't think he's near his computer right now.
Oh, did he step away?
He said, "Can you move me?" So I'm assuming.
No, sorry. I'm making some toast, but I am about to roll. Oh god.
Okay. So you are also in contact with the orb at
But
this
like,
moment.
can I do something as I'm being pulled in?
Yes, you're being pulled in. You can take an action. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I will misty step away.
Okay. Just directly away.
Well, hold on. Let me look. So I'd have to use a level 3 spell anyway. So I can take an action or a reaction or a
you
bonus
can
action.
take an action,
Okay.
you can take whatever type of action you want to take.
Okay. So
One thing.
my thought is that I'm gonna dimension door, like here.
I didn't see here. Far away, I imagine. Yep.
And then get pulled forward 30 feet.
Sure. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Where
And
is the orb?
gosh,
Is it, like,
one
right
second.
on
I
her?
gotta pull this toast out.
It's
or
a
gonna
little
be
bit-
bad.
It's a little bit. Well, is that your rest of your turn though?
No.
Okay.
I'm pulling the toast out of the toaster. Give me 1 second.
Can we have a toaster cam POV?
Fuck.
Toaster POV.
It's hot.
Nash
tell us-
rolls
Can you
is
tell us
strength save.
how black it is?
Failed. He's gonna set off the fire alarms.
What kind of
Okay.
toast is it?
Rotellas. Okay. Then. I suppose I'm gonna cast a level 5 scorching ray with quickening spell at this lady.
Okay.
Because something needs to happen or we gonna die.
Sure, I'm back.
21.
21 hits.
22.
22 hits.
20.
20 hits. Ona Larez goes down.
Yes, dude.
They're still.
Spell go down?
I'm shooting them all.
Yeah.
Ray
Keep
that bitch.
shooting.
Burn her into
30.
ash.
That's all of them.
Okay.
Oh, the one next to Misha.
Her corpse is a blackened husk.
Yeah, what happens to the duplicate?
Am I still in this limbo of being sucked into this thing?
Is
Okay, so
is it a dark elf?
Yes. The one that's on the ground is a dark elf.
Okay.
And the orb is still channeling.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Cringe. I got baited on all my shit then.
I mean, I don't know.
I think that was her.
I don't know if
That
you
one
did.
definitely
Yeah, I
took the
think
most
there is.
damage out of all of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
all
That
right,
was
all right.
her.
We'll see. We'll see.
I
I'm
think she
still
made
being
it
I mean,
a
sucked
I
in,
guess
though.
she is
Yeah.
a dark elf, so maybe
Yeah,
it
she
makes
is.
sense that. I mean, I don't
She
know.
is a drow.
Important to note, while the corpse's cloak fades away, the rod is still on the ground right there.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Ooh.
Because I'm gonna pick it up unless I'm being sucked in still.
And you are being sucked in still.
Okay. Does Kirill reappear or no? He's still in the box.
Kirill is still in the box.
What's in the
Okay.
box?
Oh,
Oh,
What's in the
no.
Someone picked that up before Nash.
The only other one who's nearby is
That was the end of Haldier's turn. Nash rolled his strength save and failed, so he is also touching the orb.
No, we're going to this red hole as Yane described it.
That ends Nash's turn because he runs out of his ability to do anything. Yane, you need to make a strength save.
Yes.
You save and succeed in not getting pulled into the orb.
Okay.
You're free from its grasp.
All right. And so I'm just gonna sprint. I'm gonna run towards Misha and help her out.
if you look at me, I'll tell you to grab the staff.
The rod.
To grab the rod.
Where is the rod?
I have this bitch.
It's at
On
the
the ground right
corpse
here.
Yeah,
of
it's on the
Ona
ground where her
Lorette.
Oh,
body
you've
was.
got it. Okay. So you're
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
No, I got it. She's like stomping on the guy who's
Because I'm
like
looking at
still
you.
withering.
Stomping on him.
Well, there's like a guy behind me who's dead who's just been like continually decomposing rapidly behind me.
Okay. If
He's
you're
a little
good,
skinny.
I'll give you that look. Like,
I give you the look too, like the 2 eyes and like the fingers.
How much
yeah.
movement do you have, Yane?
what 40?
40. You got enough to get there.
We still feel like we have a pep in our step.
Yes.
I think I could
I
demolish
mean,
this
I've
weird
blown
one.
all like
Yeah,
pretty
you
much
get the
all my
bull.
utility, but I'm close to full life. At least until I start taking damage from this fucking thing.
I meant the lightning thing.
Yeah, you still feel good.
Right? The rod's
Oh.
right here on pink.
Electricity.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
electrical.
I love
Right.
that Yane is the one who picks this up. It's not the person I thought it would be
I
at all.
I pick up the rod.
Okay. You grab the rod. It is now in your possession.
Cast it
Okay.
into the fire.
Tammin, you're incapacitated. Make a
Yep.
strength save
Oh boy.
at disadvantage.
18, 15.
Yeah, you fail.
I will use Indomitable.
And turn into a
Well,
snowman.
It was worse, so never mind. I still fail.
Okay. That's perfectly fine. Kirill, you are in hell. You are
Yeah.
you still see the soldiers streaming into the streets of Gelrin. You can even faintly, distantly hear the screams of people crying
Oh my
and
god!
burning
your
up.
portal so wait, hell is portaled open to Gelrin right now.
Yes.
Yep.
There you go. Like something in your mouth. You wanted your mouth.
He can come back, yeah. I don't think he knows where we are, specifically in Gelrin.
open the box.
No,
So,
we
I mean,
can't.
I was completely done after just picking up the rod. I mean, there's nothing else I could do.
Yeah. I mean, is there anything else you wanted to do?
Pick up the
still-
box too.
You can't open the box.
No one has
It doesn't
tried.
seem to be any latches or
if
anything
we
on the
break
box.
it?
It's just
What if I use the rod on the box?
Command it to open.
Say swish and flick.
Oh god.
Either way, I
He's
think
just
I'm just
wildly
gonna.
flailing this rod around.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just-
I
He's
feel
like, I don't
would
know anything about this
I
stuff.
would either.
I'm just gonna start summoning my mountain here.
I literally would do nothing, or I would like. I don't even know. Pass it over to somebody who fucking would have any type of clue more than I would.
I don't know if I can make it to you in that much time.
I'm just gonna start summoning my mount as stealthily as possible.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
okay. Yeah, you go unnoticed so far. Okay. Kirill, that ends your turn. Misha.
I'm just wondering how much I want to blow my magic out right now. We'll do a second blight. We'll do a blight on the girl in front of me because it's got a touch. That's all that matters.
Okay.
It's still half on a save, so
Yeah, even half on a save, it'll take it down completely.
Holy shit.
I will stomp over her body. As I come around this pillar.
This
Swirling
death domain
vortex
cleric
yelling,
has a lot of respect for the
"Yane!
dead.
I need that rod!"
I'm already like baton holding it out.
Oh, I can't tell them not to give you the rod.
Your suspicion of me is so weird.
I don't think it is.
So that
I
ends
will-
your turn, Misha.
I will move.
Oh, you'll move over to here.
Out. If I start to feel myself drifting here, I want to grab onto the
You
pillar.
start to
and
feel a
grit
little bit of a
the-
pull. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay close to the pillar here, and then
Right.
I'll wait to do a run dash thing.
Okay.
I'll meet you halfway.
Yeah.
All
It's not a
right.
spell magic. We'll find out.
So that ends your turn. Haldir, as you have this hazy image of just this fire just swirling, and it is starting to burst out. You can hear the screams of pain from Tammin and Yane. Yane, who's very familiar with burning up really horrendously as of late. But as you do, you see Queen Onolrez sitting on the throne up at the top.
Disgusting.
And you just hear her mouth probably boom as Yane and let's see.
Tammin.
So Yane and Tammin, you guys take 75 points of fire damage. Not too much.
Yeah,
Fuck.
all right. I have 11 HP left.
Yeah.
The fact that you have 11 is amazing.
I have low HP.
75, you
fire.
said?
75.
Okay.
Good thing you're mad.
Misha, you take
That doesn't matter.
uh
Well, I guess it does matter.
23 points of fire damage. And Haldir, you take 18 points of fire damage.
And this box
Half?
is blown open.
Yeah.
Box, nothing happens to that. I don't know if you, what'd you say?
That reduced to half from my thing.
Yeah.
Last 12 hours.
Reduced staff.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that occurs, and all of these corpses kind of plop down right here. Nash is still conscious.
Here comes Mandau to res all these undead.
Just barely. But all these bodies are sucked in. And those two are not. And so they cease to be relevant. But you see, as that fire swirls outwards, it then recapitulates itself or recaptures itself and swirls down into the bodies of these
Ugh.
fine drow. Just a few of them. And they start to rise in a very similar sense to something you saw way, way back in your early
Mhm.
days of adventuring.
Mm-hmm. And the queen looks fine, or what?
She has some damage on her.
Do they
She's
look
not-
like,
But Yane has the rod, is that correct?
Yane does have the rod.
Are they
Might just
necrotic?
this is
jump
Are they-
into
are
the
they
fire.
undead?
She's an impersonator.
But Yane, as
Yeah.
the fire swirls down and reinvigorates that Ona Lorez that's in front of you, she attempts to grab the rod.
She can go fuck herself.
She's just trying to touch it. 13 does not succeed.
Yeah, damn right it
doing
doesn't.
so. All right. That is on Lorez's bonus action,
This is a
and
time
she
I
casts
can't
a
even-
spell.
Violence against
I can't
women is
even.
very
I can't even
justified,
run
dude.
away.
Haldir, it's your turn.
Clear path for me.
Big fireball.
Big
I
big
mean, I don't
jizz
know what
attack.
else to do. I'm fucked. I literally can't do anything, and I have no HP now.
I couldn't get over there if I wanted to.
Do you have a fireball?
No.
But they just got
Um,
they just
actually,
absorbed fire.
so sorry. No, so they tried to recapture that rod, but it is now still firmly in the hands of Yane. So in this building, it's not yet mentioned, but it's not particularly relevant. There is a little glass ceiling, right about right here, and over the course of this combat, there's been stuff going on above you, but that's not that important. Who cares about that?
cares?
But
Is it our dad?
there is
No, it's the end of the world.
No, it's gonna be
Yeah, it's
amazing.
there has
literally
been
Armageddon.
occasional
Stop
flash
tripping,
of lights that you're not exactly sure what was going on, but now it seems to be that there is very massive storm above you. Very massive storm. And as it happens, a black and white beam of light pillars down
That's
into the
wings.
room, and it hitting the floor scatters and strikes at everything except for the people who are energized.
No way.
Yate, I fucking lock eyes with you.
Base.
Dealing a clean 10d10 damage. 57, that's enough to take out all of these corpses.
Oh my god.
And it sizzles the effect of their corpse blood explosion, and purifies them to the point where they don't matter no more. Queen
Purified.
Onolorez takes 57 points of damage
No
Shit.
way.
as she is struck. She doesn't look happy. She doesn't look good. But that's the turn. So now it goes to Yane. Or no, Haldir.
oh,
I'm
Howdy.
this fucking
What's-
fire. Am I still
God
being?
damn.
what's the deal with the
after that?
fire
No,
thing?
no, you're on the ground now.
Yes, dude.
Shit.
But I'm incapacitated.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Tammin and Yane make perception checks.
Okay.
You go first.
Yeah, mine are usually bad though. Oh no.
Tammin, you can see it as you are just kind of like dropped to the ground, just fire blazing over your eyes. But in that briefest moment where you're kind of looking up into the ceiling, you see the lightning just breach the glass and shatter down, vaporizing those things around you. As you're kind of getting back to your feet, getting your bearings, you notice that dagger is glowing brightly.
Yeah.
As even more so now as
It's been charged.
some element, some essence of these creatures as they died has been funneling into the dagger ever so slowly and ever so slightly. You even feel it on yourself. There's a tug to it. It's calling you.
Oh boy. Yikes. All right. But it's not my turn anyway.
Okay. I'm going to move forward a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to cast a level 3 Scorching Ray at this lady.
Reasonable.
Critical.
Do you want it to be radiant damage?
Doesn't that double the die?
Yes.
Yeah, it adds an
Yeah,
extra
so of
die.
course-
No,
It
it
adds
doesn't double the
damage.
die. It
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 just
adds an
adds.
extra 1d8. No, that's a full 8 plus.
I mean, it sounds like
I
we
gotta
should.
read through my shit.
I mean, we can't count on getting a bunch of criticals, especially with fire damage.
I think it
Yeah,
would just be an
I'll
extra
do-
2d6, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's a crit.
I wrote it out, but
So it's 2d6 because it's a crit, and then it's a d plus 7. Well, whatever your.
the 7
Plus
is
an
from
additional
my
damage
class.
die. Yeah.
All cantrips from my class are increased by that. So
An additional 11. So that is a 22 plus 11, so it's
33.
33 points of radiant damage. She screams out as it pierces her. She's still alive. Another
Another
16. I need to actually do math, not just write 33.
That one's gonna miss.
Would you have your bardic inspiration still, right?
No.
You do? Okay.
But there's one more.
Okay, so then 16.
28.
So another 28. Okay. She is just barely hanging in
I'm
there.
gonna spend 2 sorcery points to quicken spell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna firebolt.
Holy shit! That's a
What
huge
the hell?
firebolt.
That's a crazy fireball.
Yeah,
Firebolt,
that
rather.
connects directly with her skull.
Fuck.
She gets blasted back into the throne, slumps down, seated as she was when you first entered the room.
Clutch.
Looks to be dead, smoking up.
Are we in combat? Is anything happening immediately after that? Like, is there any
Nope.
effects? Is she? Well, okay. I look at her. Is she like dead? I didn't.
She is
I'll
not
let
dead.
I'll let you know if she's
I
dead.
will go up there and
Yeah.
continually kick her in the head because I don't have a weapon
See-
anymore.
Please decapitate her. I have a collection.
I will go.
I have some crossbow bolts I'll
I
get to
will
work
attempt
with.
to pick up the dagger,
Okay, make a strength.
which may or may not be a fucking
strength
horrible
check.
idea. 19.
Turn into
Okay,
the queen.
so the first time that you
I
attempt
mean, it might
to
happen.
pull the dagger, it is unable to come loose. And you're sweating and grunting. It doesn't work. Haldir runs up to the throne, and you curb stomp this woman.
Yeah, I got a dagger. I got some crossbow bolts. I got a foot.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna just start stamping on her and stabbing her, and then if I get the chance, I also want to drink a potion.
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing both at once.
Well, she's gonna go ahead and make a save. So close to a 20.
Wow.
But not quite. But she loses 2 death saves as you stab into her or do whatever you do to her. A round passes.
I'm gonna toll her the dead on her.
I'm gonna tell everyone else to
You're
help me
gonna kill
pull
her?
this thing out of the ground.
I'm gonna fucking kill her. Yes.
Okay.
As far as I was aware, she doesn't need to live, and I
Okay.
wouldn't have let her live anyway.
So, Tammin, you said you asked them to help you
yeah,
pull it
the
out.
the two homies here.
Where were you at, Misha?
I am.
Probably you have to be close enough to toll the dead
to
on her.
pull the dead. Check. It is a range of 60 feet, so I'd
So
have
he's
to be
trying to
within
see if
60
you're in the
feet.
radius of whatever effect we're getting blasted
So
with.
60 feet of her, whatever you're doing, yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay. So you toll the dead on her. You kill her. She is dead.
Where's Nash?
Yane, he's dead. He
Yeah, I
got
was gonna say
vaporized.
he got fucked.
He wasn't energized. He got killed by the twins.
Oh, that's right.
Oh shit! Oh, I didn't realize Nash got vaporized.
He got killed by the
Okay.
twins.
Do feel a little bad about that.
I don't.
Great fucking post.
Pulling
Yane,
everything out.
are you attempting to help him pull the
Yeah.
pull the dagger out? Okay, you two can make you can make a strength check with advantage. 24. It's not enough.
Oh,
Wow.
Can I
Kirill.
use my inspiration die with that?
Kirill.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can use the inspiration die. Yeah.
So just
Good
D10.
job, Yane. Good
Yep.
job. Patting
Yep.
him on the back. 30.
Okay. You pull it up. It is now in your possession.
I have both the rod and the
Yeah, you're going to turn it into Manithok now.
Kirill.
Yes.
You're on the other side of the portal. There's probably 2 battalions more of these salamanders that are funneling in the city. And as you guys are taking care of this, you're taking stock, you can see that there is smoke rising like crazy from the city. There's just fire everywhere from the people that are in the keep. But you see the same, Kirill. You are mounted up. You're ready to go. What do you want to do?
Does it look like
Those
there's
are still open?
Yeah, like is there any portal that doesn't have a million dudes in front of it?
There's some that are tapering out as far as the people that are going into it. There's like maybe 5 or 6 heading into a portal a bit farther to the north of you, so you can maybe ride around the top of the battalion and head that way. They all seem to be headed in the same direction. They're unconcerned about anything behind them.
Okay, yeah, I'll follow behind. I'll go up to the portal in the north.
Okay.
And if they see me at that point, I'm just gonna fucking gallop as hard as I can.
So as you are doing this, and you're riding really hard, you see into the portal that your destination is a flash of teal. And as you do see that, the salamanders and some spare demons that are still sticking around, they all come to a halt before they step through the portal again. And that flash of teal is followed by a swirl of black and blue tethers that are just entirely encompassing the city. Inside the throne room, Haldir, as you see Misha's Toll the Dead trigger and kill Onolorez, you see the essence from her soul fly to the dagger. The dagger that Yane just now pulls up into his hand.
Okay.
Yane, you look up to see your friends falling to their knees, grasping at their throats as their souls are plucked from their bodies.
Later, nerds.
Yeah, damn it.
Does he get energized?
Do I get a
Yane,
reaction?
you feel fine. But yes, yeah, you can take a reaction as you feel your very essence start to be pulled away.
Yeah, can I try and get the fuck out of here with a Misty Step? I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Where would you like to Misty Step to?
Let me read this real quick. I'm just trying to get as far away from it as I can. I don't know.
Sure.
Way over here.
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do anything else.
Yeah. So you step over in that direction. You can see out into the city more now. You can see the impact from this dagger reaches all the way out in the city as you feel your soul being pulled away from you, and the entirety of the city of Gelrond is being translocated to Yane's dagger.
Yane, you're like a super god.
You feel yours
charge.
slip away, Haldir. You are no more.
We're all
Nisha,
dead except for Yane.
you
Everyone's
feel
dead.
yourself slip away. You're no more. Tammin, you watch as your friend that you just helped pull this dagger
Yeah.
from the
Take
ground.
my soul.
Take your soul. He slumped down to his feet, peering up at him lifelessly. Here, on the other hand,
I was gonna say he's chilling.
Kirill's fine. And Yane is fine. But are they really? we're probably going to end it there. And I will tell Yane what happens to him. And I'll tell Kirill what happens to him.
Okay.
But you freed your gods.
Yes.
They were able to divinely intervene in this fight. Unfortunately, you guys were all still there when the
I
dagger
fulfilled my purpose
tripped.
and inherited only ash.
You certainly have.
I knew those gods were useless.
Maybe the Band of Unum will take me back.
Yeah, useless gods.
Yane and Kirill lived, and they were freed. So I mean, there's that.
All right.
At least one of the original gangs is all here still.
Yeah.
Yang
Kirill,
just is like, yeah,
I
I've been
imagine
along
that
for
you
this
head into the
ride.
city eventually. Do you head into the city
This is all part
after
of the
this
plan.
occurs?
Yeah.
Kirill?
Yeah. Guess I have to go into the portal. I can't
Well,
stick
or
around
you-
this.
yeah, that's your
I'm not
that's your
gonna-
option.
I'm not the Doom guy. I can't survive in hell forever.
All right. So you head back into the ruins of Jelrin. Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's the heirs of Ash. You guys succeeded in killing Ono Loretz, freeing your gods.
Who could know what happens next?
I mean,
Time on Dragon Ball Z.
would I like to live? Yes. But all the goals were kind of accomplished in a way, except for Yane has to deal with whatever the hell is going to happen with the dagger. Yeah.
Thankfully, Misha could no longer be Menethok's unwitting pawn.
I'm
Oh God.
a
She
literal god.
definitely would
True.
have been Menethok's unwitting pawn if Jonathan had waited to resurrect her. But he
Yeah.
did not.
I'm still so surprised that Tammin is.
I mean-
so-
I mean, come on, the context.
But
It wouldn't
we'll
have really
have-
mattered
yeah. So
if
either
she
way,
was, given
she
the
was
way
gonna
this
die.
turned out.
No, it would
No
not
matter
have
what.
mattered.
Yeah.
Well, we don't. Yeah, I mean, we don't have the benefit of knowing beforehand.
Yane?
I mean, I was
Yeah.
worried that she was
Mhm.
gonna literally hand this fucking dagger to that guy.
Well, we know
If,
that Menethok got pretty much exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, he did. I mean, for
Yeah,
sure.
there's that.
If
So
Well, it
Donovan,
sounds like Marcadian and him want the same exact thing, which is to
if
charge the
Donovan came
weapons.
down into this room
Yeah,
right
I
now,
wanted to. Let's go to a different channel.
okay,
Yeah,
All
all
right.
right. I'll stop the recording.
why does it matter if we know we're dead?
Yeah. No. That's